That's for the fan to decide.
Yay!
People you call up to the show, you better be ready. That's what you're supposed to do. Sitting there arguing and you're trying to spell your name and all of this other stuff. It's not your show, it's my show. I'm giving you the opportunity to speak your mind. Don't call up here unless you got something to say.
Oh, yes. I'm a fan of that. That's funny. That tickles my fancy a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Aaron?
Feels like I just want to be here.
Me? No,
Yeah.
I was doing my crossword.
That's what's got you so
Yo, do you play Daily Dozen Trivia?
No.
Yo, you'd be a big fan.
encapsulated. That the word? That a word?
Capsulated?
Yeah.
That works.
You play that? I feel like you would love that too.
What is it?
Daily Dozen Trivia.
No.
So it's 9 questions every day that they come up with, and you get one chance after to double dip. So if you get an answer wrong, you can guess again. And it's pretty good. So they have usually 3 sports on top. They'll have a celebrity mash, like grocery question, random questions, and then they'll have like movies, TV, and stuff like that.
Sounds like a ripoff of that.
Immaculate Grid.
No, that app that was going around like 5 years ago where
Trivia Crack?
No.
Oh, yeah. The game show with the
game-
host.
The
right?
host, yeah.
Oh,
You got to the end, you won money.
That was like the funnest shit for like a
What
month.
was that called?
I forget.
Quiz me?
Quiz
Quizno?
something?
Quizno? No.
That's a sandwich
I'm
shop.
hungry.
No, I'm
go for a
addicted to
sandwich.
crosswords now. It's fun.
Do you play Cody Cross?
No.
Cody Cross is very fun.
You're going to have to talk like kiss that mic.
Open your mouth.
Don't be shy.
Are you addicted to the point where you buy a newspaper and doing shit like that?
No, but I subscribe to the New York Times to do it online.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I could see you.
Well, it's
with
only
like,
$1
Yeah,
a month,
it's very
right?
cheap. Yeah.
I could see you with like glasses, a cigarette, black coffee, sitting there outside.
Do you read the Times?
Pretty much
Or you
how
just
it
got it for
goes.
crosswords?
I just play crosswords. That and spelling bee.
That's not a bad idea.
He's not a communist.
Just grab the New York Times, have like the New York Times out, but you're doing a crossword and not really reading it.
People do that.
Yeah.
What is he, LeBron?
Yeah.
Oh,
He is
I'll
unintentionally
tell you what's going on in the
funny.
news today. Yeah, I'll tell you. Crossword and word church is open.
and the sports section. That's it. How about the damn Mets? You know.
Weren't you going to complain about something?
Yeah, then Nash hightailed it with his fucking Quizno, quiz me thing.
I just feel like you guys would like it.
I wouldn't
It's-
like it. That's just he would like it.
Yeah, it would be fun.
I've been up since 1
I
a.m.
play it every morning. I didn't
Why?
play today though.
I woke up at 1 a.m. Well, Amelia's been really bad, yeah. But I woke up at 1 a.m. with probably the world's worst stuffy nose. Like a brick wall in both my nostrils. And then I couldn't fall back asleep.
Boogers are just
Well, yeah. It was just like
Boogies.
a brick wall in my nostrils. Nothing was going in and out. I was mouth breathing for like 3 hours. It sucked. Then I
You
got
need
a
a
sore
vacuum
throat.
under your bed. That's what they say.
What?
That's why you get congested in the middle of the night if you don't vacuum under your bed.
Really?
All the dust particles coming up, infiltrating.
You just he's gonna
But
go
why in
home,
the middle of the night?
start screaming at Elena.
Well, when you're sleeping, not
What are you
vacuum.
skipping under the bed?
I mean, you could vacuum in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna vacuum it. We haven't vacuumed under the bed in a while.
Yeah, do you have one of those vacuums that
Yeah.
gets low?
Yeah.
I always get such a kick out of
So
that.
you like stop breathing?
That's what it felt like. Nah, I woke Elena up.
This guy
And
Ruben,
she wasn't happy.
we're in Toronto. It's like, yeah, I thought like you died last night. I'm like, what? It's like you were snoring, then you just stopped, and I honestly thought you died. He's like, I'm like, did you check on me or anything? It's like, no. Like, what was I gonna do at that point?
His snoring was that bad where
well,
he
it was
thought where
either he
stopped.
was dead or I wake him up. So
Yeah.
I figured
It's a lose-lose for him.
Yeah,
So
right, exactly, yeah. and for me too.
Yeah,
why you?
Well, if I'm there with a dead body,
it's not gonna look good for you.
and then if I wake him up, that's fucked up. He's sleeping.
Yeah.
Would that traumatize you?
How to go to sleep?
This guy's such a
How to go
deep
to bed
sleeper.
dead,
His
wake
alarm.
up alive.
I thought we were under attack. I thought like Toronto was being invaded, dude.
Are you one of the ones that have? I have like 15 alarms, all 2 minutes apart, to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I do that too. But I don't wake up from my alarms too, so it can be going for like an hour sometimes, or it'll just stop. Sometimes I think I shut it off. I don't know what happens, but
You know, you get more tired doing that.
in the
Yeah, 'cause
moment,
it wakes you up.
in the moment, I don't give a fuck.
No, because
Knocks you out of
if
your
you
sleep, right? Some
it-
shit like that.
So if the snooze button actually is like your worst enemy. Like it fucks your brain up big time. Like if you wake up, just wake up, and you'll naturally get.
No, yeah, that's definitely true.
Tell my
you know.
body that at 3:40 in the morning.
I will. I mean, are you going to go back to sleep, or are you going to go back to bed for like 10 minutes and then wake up again?
That 10 minutes
Oh,
feels
well,
like an hour. When
Yeah.
you fall back asleep for the 10 minutes.
Because I guess...
Do I need the 10 minutes?
You
No.
really did take my chair, motherfucker.
Wait, did you want this chair?
No, it's
I
all
don't
right.
want this
At
chair.
this point, no, we're already going.
Does that go higher? I don't want this chair.
You guys would switch.
Then that one, no, I think it's pretty much the same height.
Yeah.
No, this is fine for me. I need it to go lower.
I don't like you being like that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's bothering me.
Well, I have long legs, short torso, so I'm always shorter sitting down.
That's a good archetype for a swimmer.
I was a great swimmer. Yeah,
Yeah,
should
you're
have
like
stuck with that
Ryan
instead of
Lochte.
fucking basketball. Yeah,
I can't believe I found those basketball shoes.
I'm also a thief. What? Oh yeah,
those are LeBrons, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I was dying when I saw them.
You were, you were wild in your younger days. That you would just. What size shoe were you?
at that time?
Yeah.
Probably like a 9, 10 and a half. I looked at them. No, they're huge.
Yeah. I don't know how the
I don't know
fuck
how I
you were
wore
pulling that off. Yeah, it's really bad.
What shoe size are you now?
11 and a half. I got a fat foot though.
Yeah, you do have a wide foot.
I got a wide ass foot also. It's not good.
I got a big ass too.
You do got a fat ass.
You do have that dumper, kid.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerd Soup Podcast. I am Bo Oliver, joined here today with Aaron the Nerd Soup Monkey, Anthony JQ Nash, and Teddy. And we are back for another episode, the final episode of our weekly podcast, but not the final episode of Nerd Soup. But yes, we will be phasing out these weekly news podcasts because we want to get into more long-form discussions, spoiler reviews, revisited. Maybe The Sopranos coming up. So yeah, we asked our fans for some questions to send us off. So this is going to be a laid-back kind of fan question-y riffing, talking about whatever you guys want to talk about.
Why are we putting this to bed?
Good question.
I can't help but think it's because of me.
No, I think it's more so...
No, it's not your fault, Teddy. Don't blame yourself. It's very important if you don't blame yourself.
I think the long-form reviews of specific shows and movies, it's just something that we're more
Good.
interested in. And I think the weekly news podcasts, a lot of people do them, and
You
they
want me to
can run
just do my-
stale after a while. You know, it gets hard to try and mine for stories, and
I'm sure.
it's also hard to pin down what our audience really cares about when
Yeah.
it comes to the news. I think they like listen to us go back and forth, and that's something that you guys can still be treated to if you subscribe to our Patreon for $1 a month.
You got to up that,
Well, you bring them in. It's like a tester for $1.
and then you eventually raise the price.
Yeah,
a
then
little bit.
inflation, and
I think we'll still
Gas.
do podcasts along the line, but just not weekly scheduled, and just because I think it's hard to get everyone together at times. And I think when you're doing one a week, like he said, it's like we got to talk about this stupid fucking
How much happened in the week,
superhero
you know?
casting that I really don't give a shit about.
All right, fine. I'll do a separate show for a half an hour and record. All right, fine. I'll do it.
I hate how you're very close to me. Like
What do you want me to do?
I can't move without touching you.
That's because you have a fat ass.
No, like every time I spin, my foot hits you, my knee hits you.
So what do you want me to do? You want me to move? Do you see I'm
I know
decrepit right now?
You're a gimp. That's not
Gimp?
bad. That's not a bad word, right?
No.
no, I don't think so.
All right.
I mean, that's like Nash could take offense to that.
Yeah.
How dare you? No, it's all right. We'll let it slide. I'm cool.
You're a cool gimp.
I'm a cool guy. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that we couldn't get Marissa here. Maybe we'll have her record something,
Send it in.
like her favorite memory of doing the podcast. I'm sure that could be fun. And
Yeah, but she'll still be on when she's right.
yeah,
Anime?
yeah.
Spider-Man.
F1 maybe. If we start
F1?
doing F1 reviews.
Yo, you anime people, man. Fucking weird.
Okay, you've watched 7 episodes of one anime and you're judging the entire genre.
But the things I see, oh boy.
Yeah, there's a lot
on
of weird
Instagram.
stuff.
It's wild, man. Like it's to the point where it's weird. I mean, that
Like
thing I
what?
said to you about the building, the guy
But you
pumping the
love
building.
weird shit.
I do, but that's just too much. You know what it is? I just hate the sweat beams that come and like how could it? And ... long pause. I mean, Attack on Titan was fantastic. So,
Yeah.
but
I'm so confused.
other than that,
what do you want?
Yo, I saw.
what do you want? I don't
Watch the first Slam Dunk. It's an anime movie that came out this year. It's awesome.
Is it
It's
about
really
the
one of the
basketball
best
one?
basketball movies I've ever seen. It really respects the actual game of basketball. It doesn't like take liberties. Like the rules are actually accurate. And it's cool.
They know ball.
And you know, like
I did in the start of the second half. The point guard has 6 straight turnovers and he doesn't get benched.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the only part where they were like kind of stretching it there. I was
Well,
like,
today's league. I was watching the new one. I'm watching Zom 100, and the character just showed up, and the way she is drawn is
Nice.
it is insane.
It's funny too because I love Dragon Ball Z. I love Pokemon.
yeah, well, you're an anime guy.
I feel like those aren't considered anime for some reason. I don't know why.
I think in the West, they when you tell people like, "Oh, Pokemon's an anime," I've seen pushback on that, but it is. I mean, it's a Japanese animated production. That's literally what an anime is. They're just they almost feel like ours.
Because you
You know?
grew up watching
True.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, that you just felt like, oh, you didn't know it came from Japan. You're just like,
Yeah.
this is just
So that's
Yeah,
the
cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think a lot of people, when they got older, get confused with like Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're like, this is an anime, right? Because it's just like Dragon Ball Z. I watched it as a kid.
Avatar's an anime? No, it's an animated show.
It's an animated show, yeah. It's not Japanese.
Okay.
But in the spirit of what an anime is, it is an anime. Anime's kind of taken on a whole new meaning, you know?
Dude,
It sort of means like good quality animated shows.
it's wild. I had a conversation the other day with somebody. The cartoons that we had back in the day were so fucked up.
Oh yeah, they were so fucking weird, dude.
And it's like, I hate to sound like that guy. Like, I have like a lawn chair and get off my lawn type of guy, like the old dude, but nothing is compared to like Ren and Stimpy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Rocko's Modern Life. Like these shows were just so fucking weird.
Well, those networks were also making more shows back then. If you look at how many shows come out now on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, it's decreased by a lot.
Yeah.
So there was just more of it.
No, but it was like no one saw what they were really saying. Like,
Cow and
Yeah,
Chicken.
I feel like there was so much of it that a lot of it just went under the radar.
Yeah.
You know,
Yo,
like
you
some
want
of
to
the
be Cow and
shit.
Chicken for Halloween?
Cow?
Cheeky.
Some of those shows from our childhood are like fucking fever dreams, dude. I saw Ed and Eddie creator did a whole backstory for Eddie. And somebody quote tweeted and it was like some insane Eddie lore here.
Yeah, it's
yeah, but I wonder
so
if you go
weird.
like if you interview the writers and they tell you the truth, were they really doing those innuendos like on purpose?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You think so?
100%.
100%?
Yeah, 100%. It'd be like if we made a show for kids and it's like, yo, let's sneak in like a little
Oh, wow.
subliminal. Come on.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's
That's
always funny, like Rocko's Modern Life when he's a sex line talker or whatever. Like,
Oh, right.
and he's
Yeah, he
like,
does
oh,
do
baby,
the phone
oh,
sex.
baby, oh, baby.
And the jokes
But then
in
shows like Family
SpongeBob.
Guy get so much fucking shit. You know, like back when Family Guy was first coming out, they were getting so much hate
Well,
and trying to get canceled.
Dude, it's so funny seeing
least they're
how,
upfront with it.
like The Simpsons, when it first came out, it feels so harmless looking back on it, but it was treated like Satanist propaganda. Because
Crazy.
Bart Simpson would say, like, go to hell, man.
fucking yeah. Now we have cartoons like Bluey.
Relax.
Wait, you're a big Bluey
Yeah,
guy.
I'm a big Bluey guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
Peppa
that
Pig.
is that something like Amelia watches?
Yeah.
What is
Paw
that
Patrol's
about?
big.
Yeah.
Bluey is. I've done some research on shows to let Amelia watch, and Bluey is like the most wholesome one. Like
Time out. Wait a minute.
the dad.
Can you show Amelia Ponyo?
What's that?
HBO Max. It's about Little Mermaid. She's like a little mermaid who wants to be a human.
I'll take a
It's
look
very
at it.
cute. Rated G.
I'm trying to get her to watch Pokemon right now.
Miyazaki. Oh, she'll love Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's
Start
Eddie's
him young.
research. I'm just trying to
What?
like how extensive your research was.
That's what I wanted. We're
What do you
gonna
mean?
just let him get away with that.
She can't watch Cocomelon. She's not allowed to watch Cocomelon
Why?
because it's too stimulating and it fucks up their attention span.
What? Where are you getting this research?
Reddit.
Online. Online.
Online?
Doctors. Yeah.
Doctors.
You look up what
Doctors
shows
are
are
saying
good for kids, and
Cocomelon's
then
gonna
you do your own
stimulate
research.
Amelia.
Dr.
That's
Jordan
why kids are
Peterson.
fucking animals with Cocomelon because they're addicted to it.
Hey Doc, give it to me straight.
Is she addicted?
That's
All right.
No, well, the
I believe
the
that you did
science
it, but-
behind Cocomelon is every
No, I don't.
every 2 seconds is a new frame.
All
There's no frame longer than
there's
2
a lot of
seconds.
cuts.
Yeah, so
So,
it makes
like,
them
yeah.
not pay attention to what's going on. Bluey has a story. I like that
Every
the dad is involved.
every
A
cut.
lot of TV shows, the dad isn't involved. He's a goof. He's a drunk. He's not in the house.
Picturing this child show
Bluey,
with
the dad is involved with the family.
1 frame per 2 seconds.
Watch it, dude. It's insane. Kids turn into animals, dude, about Cocomelon when they're watching it.
This generation, I feel like it's our generation too, but Gen Z as well.
They're trying to cancel Eminem. You see that?
That video of the woman when she raps about Gen Z trying to cancel Eminem, I watch it and I just want to, like, I don't know,
What is this?
just peel my skin off.
You ever seen that?
It's
No.
like this woman in like her mid 30s, like she does like a little diss rap against Gen Z for trying to cancel Eminem.
Oh my god.
It's so cringy.
I don't wanna know. I
She
don't wanna-
raps like
I don't wanna listen
to the Forget About Dre beat, but
that's
like
pretty
the
Firebeat.
the Subway Surfer on the TikTok videos, and nobody can pay attention to anything, so they need a little clip of Subway Surfer. I think there's something to that, where our attention spans for especially long form media have dwindled.
Mhm.
So I mean, I kind of commend you.
Thanks.
Why don't you get her books?
She has books.
Mm.
We read at bedtime.
Who reads the who?
You got the whole crowd laughing here.
I did.
I didn't
That was
laugh.
tight. That was
And
tight.
of course, you can follow us on social medias at NerdSoup,
We're
at
still in the
BoSoup,
open.
at NerdSoup Monkey, at Anthony JQ Nash, at Teddy NerdSoup, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter.
You know what I will say though, I'm the biggest hypocrite because I was so against her having a phone at like when we're out at dinner, but it's impossible, dude. You can't eat. You can't eat. We have like 45 minutes when we go out to eat until she has a meltdown.
You know what's pretty crazy
And has to
too?
walk
She's
around.
just bored.
Yeah, she has
Yeah.
to walk around. She wants to see shit, and it's like you can't walk around the restaurant, you know. So
Like these like 2-year-olds are like with the iPads like
She ain't doing
and
that.
my fucking 7-year-old dad's like, oh, how do you use it? It's like how can a full out adult pick up on these technology? But kids are just like beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, 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 like they know how to pull up everything. It's insane. I that still blows my mind.
It's like a language. How they say learning a
Right.
language is easier when you're a baby. So
right,
But it's
I-
clicking.
They're
up.
growing
I
I
know
know.
up
a
with it.
couple of tech savvy older people. I think it's just a matter of if you want to actually learn it. Like all the old people I know that aren't tech savvy, they're just fucking lazy about it. You know?
Yeah, my dad, whenever we text, he just puts the thumbs up emoji whenever I say anything. So it's like, all right.
But they love talking to
Very good.
Siri.
oh my
and then
god,
it comes
dude.
out back all fucked up. You
My
don't know what
dad-
they're saying.
I mean, actually, I can't. I do that. Actually, I can't even say that.
Yeah, you're a big component of that.
I am.
You love doing that.
Yeah, I guess sit there and type when I can just say it. I can't say it though, so
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going to miss
an
this.
old-fashioned conundrum. Go back to writing letters.
if I didn't have autocorrect,
I mean, I guess we could just go to fan questions.
Let's fucking let it rock.
how big are you guys on autocorrect? Do you really need it
My spelling's gotten worse
because of autocorrect,
because of
or was it bad?
autocorrect. Yeah, because I can just ballpark it and be like, I don't have no thought.
That's how
has
I
to
type,
come.
bro. I swear
Yeah.
to God, I ballpark it.
And
Or
it
use
affects
Siri.
me in my crosswords because a lot of things like misspellings fuck me up. Because
Yeah.
I'll think it's spelled right and I'll use that as a clue to the next one, but then I realize I spelled it wrong.
Yeah, as good as the iPhone is in technology, it just makes it so.
I
you
can't
could
spell Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, without putting it. I'll put WE and hope to God that it picks up Wednesday.
You know, it's a tough one too.
Wednesday.
February.
It's
Well, it used to be said like that.
W-E-
WED Nest Day. You talking
Wed?
about Wednesday?
what? Yeah,
Wednesday.
WENDEN, right? Wednesday, WENSDAY,
WED
WED.
NES.
Wednesday.
I'm not gonna remember it.
Ness.
But Wednesday. That's how I always say it to
Wednesday.
myself when I
Nest?
spell it.
Not Pico Ness.
That's the beauty of language, you know? People were like, that's hard to say. I'm just going to call it fucking Wednesday.
Isn't it kind of wild how they just come up with these like random words? Like who just like today, Saturday. Oh, today's
God did.
Saturday. God did it.
Yeah.
Well, that's where goodbye comes from because it used to be God be with you. Eventually that just got shorted to
Huh.
goodbye because God be.
God be.
Who taught God?
Yeah, that's the big question.
The Big Bang, maybe?
Yep.
So Saturday comes from the Latin Saturnidias.
Where'd they get that from?
It's the day of Saturn, so I'm imagining the god.
Yeah, but who gave this guy, whoever made up the language, the
Yeah.
authority to make up the language? Like, who said what he says is the
Yeah.
language?
Like, who the
Right.
fuck are you to tell me what time it is?
There is a first language theory
What?
that there was once a first language that all languages stem from. Because
Who
there's a
gave, who
lot
gave
of
that person the okay, though? You know what I'm saying?
You can
It's
go on and
evolution.
on. I'm gonna go into like a fucking mind pretzel. When I try to think about like the Big Bang and like how everything started, it freaks me out. 'Cause I'm like, well, where did that come from?
Yeah, I'm having
Is
a
there
panic
facts about the
attack.
Big Bang? That
Well, I like the line in Doom when it's like life is not a mystery to solve, but a reality to experience. That always kind of calms me down when I get into those.
that's
I'm
hard.
like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Or I like the idea of you're the conscious universe looking back at itself.
I don't like that.
Explore space or the bottom of the ocean?
Space.
We have a whole fucking other
Space.
planet
I'd say
on
ocean.
our planet.
Yeah, I'd say
Who
ocean.
cares about the ocean? It's just gonna be dark and like weird fish. Who cares?
That's sick.
Space, aliens, and like technology, and
Ocean's more practical. Deep space travel, not practical.
but
It's
Exactly.
impossible.
Yeah.
this is hypothetical.
I take it back and say ocean, too.
Okay, I guess hypothetical.
Yeah,
But we have another fucking planet on our planet. That's crazy.
just water.
Yeah, but there's just water.
What's that going to tell us, though? I take it back. I'm going to go to space.
Yeah, come here.
What do you mean? What
Take
is that
that
going to
back.
take? Dude, there might be another fucking.
All right, you see a fucking megalodon. What's that going to do for you?
Are you kidding me?
I shit my pants. It would be incredible.
That's sick. What is an alien going to do for you?
Wait, are we not going to talk about the aliens?
Don't tell me you fell for that.
What? No.
The alien in Mexico.
No.
Okay. 'Cause it sounds like you did.
That's just a way for Biden to distract us from
Aliens.
sounds like you fell for it.
I'm just saying, it's out. You know?
No, every time something drops like that, Teddy always goes to, so what are they distracting us from?
They are.
Well, that's like when in Succession when they tried to get the other news out to protect Gojo, like put something else in the news cycle to kind of deflect from what I forgot what they were doing, but
Oh, when they were cooking the books in India?
yeah. So
Yeah, what was the story that they put out?
I forget what it was. I forget things like very quickly.
That's what I've noticed a lot too. With
About me?
myself.
Oh,
No.
Dude, it's scary to think how, like, sometimes the brain just stops working.
Like
Alzheimer's.
It just like picks and chooses.
That scares me the most when I think of, like, what could happen to me in my old age. The possibility of Alzheimer's.
You know what
It's
they say?
fucking
I saw it
joke,
twice.
dude.
It's fucking.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what prevents
my
Alzheimer's?
my grandma and grandpa were happy as shit, though.
Coffee.
Really?
They
And
say coffee is
lemon water.
very, very good for prevention of Alzheimer's.
Yeah, they say it goes either two ways. Either the Alzheimer's person is just a total asshole, or they're just very content.
Loved it.
Yeah,
They loved it. Had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, apparently, like certain Alzheimer's, they get fucking aggressive.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
very aggressive.
It's. I imagine they're scared. You know, it's.
The only aggression we got from my grandpa was when I took his car away and ID because he couldn't comprehend what was going on.
Right, yeah. That was my brother-in-law's dad when they told him he couldn't drive anymore. He got really upset.
Should be mandatory.
I think every 10 years needs a new driver's driving test.
I do
We say
support
that now, but
Wait, I want back to the aliens.
the aliens were
I'm
just
gonna give you
distracting
guys-
us from Hunter Biden's
I'm
crack pipes.
giving you probably two. I'm going to give you the rundown. They're prepping us right now for the aliens,
Yeah.
right?
Soft launch.
Soft launch. And then when they come, they're going to try and say that kind of like what happened with COVID, where the government has to take over.
Oh, right.
And then it's going to be like a new world order. And we got to defeat the aliens. And they're going
And then be like, "Well, this is fine."
but
right?
the aliens want to help,
Mm.
you know. But they're going to they're going to pin us against the aliens.
Can I see your TikTok algorithm?
No, what?
I just want to see something.
Why? No, it's all right.
Conspiracy theories
You
are
don't,
always
you don't think
so
that's
fun,
you don't think
but,
that's
like,
plausible? Where they try and take over again, like when they did with COVID, a new world order.
aliens?
No, the government,
Why would the
Oh.
aliens want to help us?
because they were here first and they want to save the planet, and we're killing the planet.
Oh, they like came back to check up on us.
Yeah,
and
a
they
lot
were
They've
of
been
I-
coming back
What
checking
up,
up on us,
cuz?
bro. They did the pyramids, dude.
You got a lot of ideas going. You got to tighten the script up.
I'll tell you what, I'm on your side with that, though. The pyramids and Stonehenge, there's no fucking way.
So why aren't you on my side then?
ramps.
Because of the New World Order and...
Ramps.
Yeah, everyone's like, how'd they build the pyramid?
ramp?
They probably built a ramp.
Did you watch the Joe Rogan
But
interview?
also, they
needed like a 5-mile long ramp to get what they had up to where it was.
And you know
Joe Rogan interview.
how heavy those are, man? That's like...
I'm not saying it was easy, but they also like, I'm sure many people died.
How
building
many
those
Egyptians could they
pyramids.
possibly have had?
So they say in 1000 BC, the population of ancient Egypt was 5 million.
Oh, that's
And you think 5 million got it done?
You don't think Long Island could do that? Build a pyramid?
Nah, no chance.
Are you kidding me? Oh, fucking! You know how many fights there would be just trying to get like again a distraction from Hunter Biden's crack bites.
I agree.
100%,
Hunter Biden probably knows all like the underground clubs
dude. He's
where all the sex orgies
He
are going
looks like
on.
a fucking freak, dude.
Hunter Biden.
I heard him speak for the first time the other day, and he sounds just like his dad. I was like, holy shit.
Can he complete a sentence?
How old, Joe?
I think he's 81? Or he's definitely in his 80s.
Bro, I saw a comedy like skit with Cat Williams saying like, what do you guys expect? He's 80 years old, and you guys think, well, he's gonna run the country? Saying that like he's 80, you know, he's old as shit. So it's like it's kind of there's a reason why he acts the way he acts. He's just fucking 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure Kat told it much better.
Yeah, he did. I'm not really a comedian, you know.
Cat has kind of fallen off, maybe.
After he got beat up by that like kid. You remember
He's like,
that
y'all
video?
expect him
That
to go
makes
out
me
on
feel
tour.
so bad.
Bro, he got his ass kicked by like a 15-year-old.
I feel so bad for him when he's in that headlock. Like, somebody help poor
on,
Cat
dude.
Williams
I
out.
think one of the top comedians at one point, and just getting his ass kicked.
All right, we'll take a fun question here.
Yeah, but I just want to say something quick. I think America should take the direction of the NFL and go young. Kyle Shanahan tree. You know, we learn from these older people, but no, bring the kids in. Fuck this age. Get like a Matt LaFleur, Mike McDaniel, you know, Rob Saleh. Get these young guys that like can run this country that are taking over the NFL. Sean McVay.
Yeah, it felt like that's where we were headed with Obama. Because that was always like, who's this young whippersnapper? You know,
He was
47.
years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
And now it's just, we've gone in the complete other direction.
Have somebody at 35. You want to do 35? Fine. I want a 35-year-old in office.
You guys know the youngest president?
35-year-old.
Ever? Yeah.
JFK?
I'll go Teddy.
Second. Yeah, Teddy.
Mm.
I'm fucking good, man.
JFK, youngest elected.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Teddy was like 37.
Junior
I think he's
senator
41.
from Massachusetts. Kennedy?
Ted Kennedy.
Something about 35 though, you can't get behind. You know,
It does seem a little, why 35?
5 years older than me running the country.
Because when you're president, it's like being a CEO. You have so many people under you that are handling so many of the things for you. You know, it's
President's
it's
a
like being
stand-in
CEO.
anyway.
He is. No, it is. I mean, when you look at the people who work in cabinets over the last 30 years, it's a lot of the same names, depending on if it's Republican or Democrat. So not much is really changing.
I think that we take the NFL stance.
Go
Go
enough
young.
with the NFL stands.
But no, it's go young.
You know what? Goodell, as much shit as he used to get, he survived all the controversies. Maybe he runs for office one day. I was just going to say Obama should run for office. Forgetting what Obama did. I'm like, that Obama, he's
He should be president.
even keeled. Yeah.
All right.
All right. This first question here from Angus.
What's up, Angus?
Best on-screen robot. Angus says Inspector Gadget
Oh,
because he's prepped for anything.
you're kidding? iRobot.
Sonny?
Yeah.
Wally.
That's a good one.
Why'd you shake your head like that was a fucking like terrible answer?
iRobot?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's so many cooler robots.
So name one.
Will
name
Smith
one
was
yet.
very mean to that robot. And then he came around, but
He deserves it.
the
From
robot
Will
was a nice guy.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta think about Will Smith too, you know?
Maybe the Terminators?
Transformers, I guess.
No.
But
Yeah,
they're like-
robots.
they're
nice
like
guys.
annoying.
The robots in
Terminator's a good answer.
disguise.
Optimus
That's a good answer.
Prime.
Yeah.
Talk about a presidential
Arnold? Come
candidate.
on, man.
Optimus Prime is the
So you-
greatest leader in
My
fictional
stomach.
history, right?
No.
Voice.
George
Yeah.
Washington.
Fictional history.
I'm not buying
They're
that.
replacing all the George Washington statues with Optimus Prime.
I could follow Optimus
you-
Prime.
You're the hero, Washington Trooper.
What
Clearly
other
a plant
robots
by
are
the,
there,
the
though?
CIA.
Oh, there's C-3PO.
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
C-3PO
yeah.
sucks. He's so annoying.
R2D2.
R2D2, yeah.
I'm more of an R2
How you doing
guy.
back there?
R2D2 legit is the best Star Wars character.
That dancing robot from Courage.
Which one?
I don't remember that.
The breakdancing robot from Courage.
Which one is that?
Oh my god, that joke fucking blew.
That's all right.
I was hoping the whole crowd would say, "Oh yeah."
Just fake it.
The Mr. Krabs robot.
Not the Navy.
Oh, that was the robot that Plankton made, right? With the self-destruct.
Yeah. 5 cents.
Karen.
Frequently visited.
Yeah, dude. Oh, come on, man. I don't go ghost, man. I don't go ghost.
The private mode's right there.
It's too much.
It is too much.
Oh,
But I mean, it's right there.
We
You can at least take that
get-
off your fucking.
When I do it, it just comes right back anyway.
What's the other
But you
one?
can take that off.
What's it next to? Oh my god! Not even a Google.
That's what I saw at first. I saw.
When
the
I
heart.
delete it, it just comes back.
All right, don't go
No,
on
but
the
you can erase it from like the search, so
Look,
it doesn't.
I just deleted it and I went to the front.
Where's like Gmail? There's no Google.
But you gotta, because there's a bunch of them, probably. Right?
Yeah.
There's a setting that you could take all that off. Like
This
it doesn't
whole
even
thing?
show up. Yeah.
How?
So go down. Go to.
Which one?
Go.
We'll do this later. We'll do this
All
later.
right. Yeah, we'll take.
Just keep your eyes on your own phone.
Why are you peeking, bro?
It's in my face. It's like my eyes already knew what it was. You
What
know,
category was it?
it was just
It was
straight
like
up the
the-
site.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I learned?
He's a home screen
being hurt.
scroller.
I am.
What show was it? Like what? Like somebody would say something on the bottom. It would have like the little cloud. It was like a dating show. You remember that show?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
my
I know what
God.
you're talking
What's
about.
Blind date.
Blind
The
date.
blind date, yeah.
And like the doctor
Somebody's
would
about
come
to fuck up.
Yeah.
yeah. She's up there, man. She is. But I'll tell you what, there's not enough porn to watch when you're hurt like this.
I forget, they did that once with Stewie. He was out on a date, and they were like,
Yes.
Stewie's about to blow it in 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Yes.
And I think he says something about her feet or something. I forget what he says. Yeah, so I guess best on-screen robot,
That'd be Optimus Prime. right?
R2-D2.
Yeah.
Sonny.
This question here from Eric, fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, I always love these.
It's a
Good
staple
question.
of this podcast. Paul Newman,
Mm-hmm.
Brad Pitt,
Yep.
Henry Cavill. All in their prime.
A prime
killing Paul
Newman.
Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think we can all come together on
Oh,
that.
I would
marrying
marry
Pitt.
Paul Newman. In terms of hotness, you can argue he's the hottest out of the 3.
No.
You're on crack, dude.
And
I
a
would
prime Pit. I would marry Cavill.
Was
'cause I
that
feel
a
like,
legend or that happened?
Angelina Jolie alleges it.
Yeah. I'd say you marry Cavill because like
He seems like he'd be the best to you, you know?
can just game with him. You just play games. Like he's a big
Yeah, he's
gamer.
big into gaming,
Yeah.
isn't he? Yeah.
You know, I don't think me and Pitt would have anything in common.
I just feel like Cavill will be the best, like, housewife or husband.
And Paul Newman, how old is he? Like,
Significant other.
what was his prime?
would be the proper. Again, another cloud comes up.
50s, 60s?
Teddy gets canceled.
Yeah, probably racist.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with that. So, yeah, I'll marry Cavill. Pitt's a one night thing.
Yeah, Pitt's definitely the one-nighter.
It almost seems too good to be true.
He's the one that you want to go back to when you're with Cavill. You know, like, oh man.
Yeah, you think
I coulda
about
had
that
Pitt.
one night with
Oh,
Pitt,
dude.
yeah.
I would love to bump uglies with Pitt again. You know?
Well, we have one here from Aiden, another fuck, marry, kill for the
Nice.
ladies.
Keep him coming.
Oh.
Margot Robbie, Florence Pugh, Jennifer Lawrence. This is much
That's
harder.
tough.
Much harder.
Yeah.
I think it's
Because they're all
pretty
three very
easy. Yeah.
charming.
I think you marry Margot.
I volunteer as tribute. Hunger Games?
I'm
No.
marrying Florence. I'm banging
that new Hunger Games looks...
Margot
yeah.
Robbie, and I'm killing Jennifer Lawrence.
I'm doing fuck Margot. That's so crazy. Sorry, Florence. And
You're
then
killing
I-
all Florence?
Yeah, I'm killing
I
all
think
Florence.
I think I might kill her too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, marry
Or
Jennifer
Warren.
You're
Lawrence.
crazy, man.
You're gonna marry Jennifer Lawrence.
Mary's-
She'll cheat on you in a second. She does not seem like the type that will be loyal.
She
For
seems like
what?
I could bang her,
She
bro.
seems like
that.
fun.
That's
She seems
No
like
Hard Feelings was great.
I think
so-
I would get along more with
well, that's the thing.
Jennifer
You haven't
Lawrence
seen
out of all
it.
three of them. But
No, she straight up... Did you see it?
No, but
She
I
gets-
saw the scene.
Yeah, she gets straight up naked.
Straight up. But that
Yeah.
it's like,
Full frontal.
are you making a phone call here?
No.
But that's the thing. You've seen it already. So it's like, yeah. Like Florence Pugh, man. Oh, my God. You know who I take over all three of them and call me crazy? Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney, I would-
like her as a talent, but
I'd give up my right leg.
up against those three in this game. No,
Oh, dude.
Madeline Klein.
Madeline Klein.
It's Pete Davidson, that fucking son of a bitch.
He is straight up just living out a 12-year-old's fantasy. Good
Yeah.
for him.
But
fuck him.
But how?
Oh my god.
Still, we're still doing the mystery of Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Tall, rich, in movies.
He looks like
Yeah, someone said, because Leo has a new girlfriend, and someone was like, yeah, I really don't see, like, why everyone's going after Leo now, because he's not, like, attractive and old anymore. It's like, oh, because he's super famous, rich. And,
I
like,
know, yeah. It's like, oh.
I think he's a good-looking older man.
Well,
but
he gets laced every couple times when he's going to like Starbucks or something. Leave the guy alone. He gained a little weight.
yeah.
God.
It's
The
funny how
whole
he's
the 25-year-old girlfriend thing is, at this point, he's just fucking with
Doing it on
everybody,
purpose.
right? Yeah,
he has a type.
yeah.
You know?
But now, like, dating them when they're 25 and then breaking up with them as soon as they turn 26.
Yeah, now he's
He
just...
probably tells them like, "All right, we're gonna date for a year," and then
That's probably true. It's probably just understood.
Wasn't he doinking Giselle?
I don't know about
Goontang?
that.
I'm sorry?
how you say your last name?
Bungeon?
Bungeon. Like, what did I say? Gutentang?
Gutentang, yeah.
Oh, I thought there was a G in there.
Joe Gutentang sounds like someone on trial at
I
Nuremberg.
don't know why.
I'll tell you what,
thought
I
there was
would,
a G
I would
in
probably
there.
marry Giselle Gutentang over all of them. What?
That's your quarterback's wife, man.
He's not the quarterback anymore.
He was when they were married at the time.
You know what? I imagine there's still a lot of love, obviously, for Tom Brady from Patriots fans.
Mm-hmm.
But
The place was rocking, dude, when he came back.
yeah. But the way you guys, like, I saw a lot of Patriots fans not rooting for him on the Bucs. Like, oh, he's the enemy now. Like, get over it. He won you 6
I know.
championships. It's the same thing Heat fans
Accept
do with
it.
LeBron. They're like, oh, fuck LeBron. You know, Wade's the best player in our franchise history. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You want to be petty for a little bit, like, but you got to realize, you know,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
If-
good.
If LeBron came to New York for those 4 years and gave us 2 chips, every New Yorker would be a LeBron guy, no matter where he went, I think, for the rest of his career.
I don't blame him for leaving. He
LeBron
wanted to
guy,
keep
period.
playing, and we didn't have the team. He went to a better team. He wants to win.
It's Dolan's fault.
It is.
You know, Belichick looking funny in the light now without Brady.
Mm.
All right, we lost to.
I went 3
fucking-
tomorrow.
No,
Who do you guys have
What
tomorrow?
about
Who
the
do you think?
Jets?
Jets.
we're gonna
Oh.
shellacking.
You gonna shellac us?
Shellacking.
Oh, that 10-3 victory you had last year and the 13-7.
He's gonna make a point to embarrass Zach Wilson.
I
Tomorrow.
don't. The Jets haven't beaten the Patriots since
14
Obama
games.
was president, right?
14 games or 15 games. I think it was 14 games.
But like, they're due. I'll bet. You want to
They're
bet?
two.
How much? I'm not doing a fucking. Actually, yeah, the podcast is over. So what's the
One
bet?
last hurrah.
Week 6, who's the Jets quarterback?
Dude, you know who I really wanted, but it's too late now because he's playing fantastic? Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. No, he is playing well.
He's
I have
playing
to give it to him.
You wanted him before Rodgers?
I thought that
Well, just
maybe
after
there would be a
the- yeah,
shot.
Before Rodgers?
No, like as
Oh.
soon as Rodgers went down, I was like, yo,
Oh.
Baker Mayfield, get him.
No, you guys could have got Stafford. That'd be a nice pickup for you
That'd
guys.
be nice too, as a rental,
But they're
but
playing good too.
I'd give up a first round pick for him.
Honestly, with Jameis will be fine.
Honestly, any other quarterback besides
Yeah,
Zach.
when is they got to make that trade, man?
Because
the Jameis trade.
any Dalton can do better than this.
The thing was, like, we weren't even going to have that first round pick anyway if Rodgers played. So if we can go get a rental quarterback and still be, because it's now. The
you
team
have
is-
to. I think you
it's
have
a win
to.
now team.
Yeah, Zach Wilson. Just you can't do that. You can't.
He's so bad.
I don't think he's an NFL quarterback. I don't even. You
No,
know, not
he's
even
not.
a backup.
He definitely sucks. Eggs.
Oh, this question here for Teddy.
$20?
Okay,
Venmo?
sure.
All right.
You
Yeah.
guys have a quarterback problem too.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we
Oh,
don't. Mac Jones
he
is
is-
fine.
He,
We
Yeah,
have
that's
the
the
revolving
problem. That's
door
the
as
problem.
line.
He's fine. He's never going to be anything special.
you know,
No.
he's like,
We don't have a
You have a
we
problem
don't
with
have
quarterbacks.
receivers.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
no, your offensive line is putrid.
No, you knew you were going 1 and 2
When you
the
give
first fucking
Jones
3
a
games.
pocket, like a legitimate pocket, like the 49ers game, he was 14 for 17 without pressure. When he's pressured, he sucks, like most quarterbacks.
Yeah, but most of the game, you had a lot of red shirts in front of him. You know, like when he actually is. I agree with you. I like Daniel Jones.
I think, yeah, dude, I've seen him make great throws. I've seen him play great games. The Giants don't improve their offense. But it was the same thing with Eli. He never had an elite weapon for more than a season. He had like 1 year of Odell, a couple years of
Plaxico's
Plaxico. Yeah. but that was when Eli was still sort of rough around the edges.
Victor Cruz for a year and a half.
Right, yeah, and Nix was good for like a year, but they never
body tumor.
consistently got him weapons, or they never. By the end of his career, he was getting destroyed because the offensive line sucked. Yeah, money tumor.
Jets' offensive line is brutal too.
Mm.
Dwayne Brown is the reason why Rodgers is dead. Do you see that whole thing, though, that everyone's blaming Rodgers? Because that play was designed for him to get rid of the ball quick.
Nice.
And
I heard that
Dwayne
too.
Brown,
You can't
he
blame
did the
that.
chop block
Yeah.
to try and...
Then the report came out, said that Rodgers told the offensive coordinator, Asala, that he doesn't like the chop block method, and they said forget about it.
It's not fucking Rodgers' fault. It's
No.
not.
It's nobody's
It's
fault.
no
Whose
one's
fault is
fault,
it was that defensive penalty that made the first down again, because he would have been off the field. You guys would have punted. But
I don't even want to talk about this because
I
it
can't-
just gets me
4
so
plays
fucking
in.
sad.
Did that? We haven't talked really since then. Did that mentally break you guys?
It
I was
tough.
just in shock.
But like after that, it was like, all right, next. Like it sucked, but then it's like, all right, let's just win this game. And then we won, and I was happy. But then the next day was terrible, realizing that like, oh yeah, he's just never like he's out for the year.
Yeah, I was just in... But I'm like, it's the Jets.
I couldn't believe
You know,
watching
it's the
it, bro.
Joe
I really
Namath-
couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Joe
4
Namath
plays
curse.
in, bro. They were gonna be so good
That is that sucks.
after
Yeah.
they win the division. Now that's over.
Yeah, Dolphins are definitely winning that division because Buffalo looks like boiled dog water. Josh Allen fucking sucks.
They played fine last week.
He fucking
They
sucks.
trounced the Raiders. They had one bad week against
No,
the Jets,
I think
which
that
they
he's
always
just
do.
not like he's kind of like the modern day Big Ben, where or he's got
Reckless.
a lot of Favre in him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's reckless. He's a gunslinger.
But like the last 4 or 5 games that he's played,
How good would the Jets be with Josh Allen?
oh, fantastic, fantastic. I hate Buffalo. I hate Stephon Diggs. I
Well,
hate
you
Josh
have to,
Allen.
yeah, division
I hate
rival.
Matt Milano.
I don't mind Buffalo. I hate Miami. They're the worst fan base in the world too.
They do have the worst fan base, but come on,
I'll
Mike
agree with that. I hate
Mike
Miami.
McDaniel, bro, he's hilarious.
He's such a fucking nerd.
He's so funny.
Who?
The head coach,
Oh.
Mike McDaniel.
He's a good coach.
Again, Shanahan's tree. Yo, NFL, method, America, please.
Shanahan
Yeah,
is
but whose
a
fucking
good
tree is it
coach,
gonna
too,
be?
Yeah,
man.
whose tree are we going under?
Bush.
We're already,
Yeah,
in
that's
the,
a-
we're already in the Obama tree, and people aren't loving that too much.
do
One bad apple.
Malia?
Yeah, we could do the.
we'll start it up. Fuck it.
What's the Bush tree? Do we have any of those left?
Yeah, there's another. There's Jeb's son.
Ah,
I forget his
Yeah.
name. I think no, he's George Bush.
Let's go under
He's
the
George
bush.
Bush.
a
Jr.
third?
No, he's George W. Bush Jr. Because
George W.
W.
JR.
Bush
No, but it
isn't
wouldn't
a
be their
junior.
kids. Like Biden's under the Obama tree because he was in his administration.
I don't know if they have like any Cheney.
Let's do Elizabeth Warren's tree.
Well, you have to get planted first to have a fucking tree. Just like that.
Touche.
This question here from Kevin. Teddy, which one of the soup guys would you trust with your child? I don't know if this is like to raise.
To
like
watch, or
happened
like
to
something
you?
happens to Teddy.
Like your Peter Parker's parents, you have to go away on a secret mission.
I'm gonna say to watch, because you guys aren't getting her.
But
If I go.
we had to,
If I had to,
yeah.
Just remember, I'm a godfather.
probably you.
I'll take that.
You ain't doing it.
Yeah, she gets
Why not me?
a new dad. I'll have her call me that. Hey, new dad.
New dad.
Better
Better
improved dad.
No, you'd just be
Upgraded dad.
you'd be Bo.
Yeah, Uncle Bo.
What up,
That's
Uncle?
not a good ring to it, Griff.
Yeah.
Uncle Bo.
Uncle Bo.
And you got too much going on.
When
I don't trust you.
Teddy put the story of
What do you have going
I have
on?
no idea. But
I feel like you're never home and you're always doing something.
well, and I don't. Yeah, I don't want a baby. So
I
Don't
imagine
pick me.
Quagmire when he's got the new kid, and he's like, "You like steak?"
nah.
She tried steak for the first time last week, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she liked it.
How tall is Elena?
Elena is, I want to say 5'6", 5'5".
Okay, so kind of average. Because I was like, "Yo, Amelia's kind of a big kid."
She's tall for her age group. She's
Yeah.
in the 87th percentile of her
How's your
height.
first step?
Hers?
Mhm.
Quick.
Did she Euro yet or no?
She runs on her tippy toes.
No
Pretty
Euro
funny.
step?
Not yet.
Hey, she knows
She's
to run on the
kicking-
ball of her feet.
She's
Yeah.
kicking the soccer ball around.
She's about to build some fucking massive calves.
She dunks it.
Dude, tennis. Get her into tennis.
Oh, yeah.
That tennis money.
We're going tennis, golf, and soccer.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, those are the big three.
That's where we're
No
I'm gonna-
fucking basketball.
So I'm going to push basketball. No
Oh,
basketball.
the NIL money these days. That's why Caitlin Clark is going to stay in college forever.
Yeah, that's true. Get her to just play everything. Softball,
Where are you supposed to?
cricket.
And see what they gravitate towards, what they're good at.
I feel like for a day I can have a good time with her. You know, take her to like the park or something. But for anything longer than that, pick one of them.
You might like it.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah, I have no intention of raising a kid of my own, but I feel like if I was entrusted with a friend or family's child,
Yeah, it'd be like
I'd have a sense of duty about it.
Yeah, you
classic-
figure it out.
you know,
Yeah, like the movie.
yeah.
Do either of you guys want kids?
When they get older,
Do
we
you
have
want
that
kids?
fight.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't ask for this.
I just need to figure shit out. But eventually, yes.
You definitely don't want kids?
At this very moment, no. It's not something I ever think about.
No. What about you?
Absolutely, yeah. Same.
Jeez.
I'm worried about who's going to pay into our Social Security. You should have more
Yeah.
kids.
I am.
Okay.
Eventually, maybe, but like now,
So what,
You're
you're
like,
going
oh,
to plant
look at all
another
this
one
fruit.
into Elena?
When we move up,
you
probably.
can't put it like that, man.
What?
That's his wife.
Yeah, what the hell?
If you didn't say anything, everything would have been good.
That sounded weird now.
He's like, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, no, I think I'd be the best, but whatever.
This question here from Dustin. Who would win in a hot dog eating contest?
Me.
Not me.
100%. I'll
yeah,
do
I
it.
think it would be Nash. Nash seems to...
I'm the best eater.
No, I think I can out eat you.
No, you cannot.
I 100%
No,
can.
you cannot. Especially now, too. Forget about it.
What do you mean now?
Big belly coach over here. I've been fucking just eating nonstop in bed.
Yeah, but you don't burn. You're like,
Yeah, you gotta stop, actually.
Yeah.
You know you can't do nothing, like, actively, right? So everything you're eating and drinking is
Yes, of course.
sitting in you.
Oh, of course.
exactly. You're not
But I
active.
do-
You don't build an appetite. I'm hungry all the time.
I'm starving right now.
Let's go eat after this.
I'm in the mood for T-Bell so bad. But I actually do drink colon brew,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic. It actually helped me lose a lot of weight.
Let me get that.
Get it yourself. It's expensive. $70.
What is it? Show me it.
It's all water
Send
weight.
me it.
It cleans out your colon.
Well, it's
Like
not
legitimately, like
wanted
the,
to go
the
to the doctor
toxins
and
inside
get
of
it
you,
out.
like the fucking stuff. It's not water. It takes everything out.
It's shit all on your wall. Like in
yeah,
your
but
colon.
that's not like.
You can lose like
actual
5
weight.
pounds.
Yeah.
You can lose like
Dude,
5 pounds. if you're going
I
through
lost
But like, it's not going to
incredible weight off
change
of it.
your like. You're not losing any fat. You're just losing.
terrible shit inside of you.
that. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not like you're not losing 5 pounds of like.
No, but you're
It's
losing
actually
5
good-
pounds
good
of actual
weight to
shit.
lose. It's you're getting rid of toxins.
I'm talking about like look wise. It's not going to make a difference.
People said that my stomach shrunk. Now, forget about it. I've fucking little fupa.
It could be bloating.
Well, it gets rid of bloating as well.
This question here from Summer, or Samar. Fave athletes of all time.
Keto Turkaloo.
I do like that. Like a favorite, like obscure, not obscure, but
Like somebody that's
Wasn't a
not in the
big
limelight.
star.
Yeah, you
or-
can't say
right,
Derek
right.
Jeter.
right.
Like I have a Kirk Heinrich jersey. Love Kirk Heinrich. You know.
Yeah, the gritty, like scrappy guys.
You know?
Wally Zerviak.
Oh God,
Yeah,
he was
back-
automatic.
Back when you were a Timberwolves fan, that I remember you were a big Wally guy.
I loved Mike Mussina growing up. That was my guy.
Moose, yeah, I was a big Moose guy.
I used to
too.
love Kenny Lofton.
Mm.
I was a Gary Sheffield guy.
I used to love that the
yeah.
swing.
I mean, everybody.
That's so iconic, dude.
yeah.
I mean, Marbury was my favorite player growing up.
You were a big Marbury guy too, weren't you?
Yeah, I used to love Marbury
In
and Jason
football,
Kidd.
I love
Yeah, I'm trying to think of football.
Santana Moss, Jonathan Vilma. Those are my guys.
Brian Urlacher, I loved.
What the hell is that?
I know. I'm like a gas bubble right now. I'm like
Poor
Aaron
Urlacher never got a chip.
Yeah.
He was
He's a
nasty.
lunatic now.
He has hair now.
He does?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
What does he do now that he's a lunatic?
He just talks politics. And
Oh,
God.
I can only imagine. Yeah, he's
I can
probably
see
a
him.
big Biden guy, pro-vaccine. Nash just looking at me like,
No, he's the complete opposite.
You're kidding.
I
yeah.
think he was on Alex Jones'
Didn't
podcast,
see that
actually.
coming.
Yeah.
Brian Urlacher? No way.
I loved Urlacher
I saw a
growing
tweet.
up.
It was like when the Giants had their tight end trying to block Bosa. They were like, the Capitol Police did a better job blocking Bosa than the Giants' offensive line.
What is that all? What is all this with Bosa?
He's a Republican,
he's
so
a heavy-
people always just make jokes about him. They just attribute racist
Yeah.
shit to him.
It was like a quote tweet of him like signing autograph for a white kid, and then they were like shitting on him for it.
Because I don't think he's like outspoken about it. I think that's just what he is, and that's
No, there's like a couple of tweets of
Yeah.
him, like he called Colin Kaepernick a clown when he
Oh,
first started
yeah.
kneeling.
well,
And
He was
he
wearing
like,
a Trump hat.
yeah, and he follows like, but once again, he's not. People just attribute shit to him. I think
Yeah.
they have fun with it, you know. But that's the thing with today's celebrities. You do one thing that's controversial, or
Stuck.
it's it's stuck with you for the rest of
It's
your
a
fucking
stench
life.
that you can never get
no,
off.
yeah, like the LeBron lying will never go away.
It's so
so
the
funny.
memes, bro, is so fucking funny. I love it.
Did you see that comedian who got in trouble for lying?
Yeah.
Hassan.
Well, yeah, he says some fucked up shit though.
Yeah.
What did he say? He said something about 9/11, right?
Yeah, he was
Was
basically
baby?
just sort of fabricating all these stories of the.
No, he said his baby had to get rushed to the hospital, and he was making like a joke about it.
what's funny?
That's funny.
But I saw a tweet. It was like, this big lie from Hassan, and then a LeBron lie is Nintendo called me before they made Pikachu and asked me to help.
But like comedians lie all the time. I guess it's within the context. I didn't
Well,
see
I think
the context.
he was sort of like incorporating real. He was claiming that these were real stories, that things would happen to him. You know, like somebody making a racist remark, and then he would spin it to make it funny. And then he was like, "Oh, all
That's
those
comedy.
things really."
No,
Yeah.
they were saying that like
But I think he was also trying to like.
make people feel a certain way.
Yeah,
Right.
it was comedic, but it was also supposed to be personal and vulnerable. That he was being open about these things that he experienced, and yeah, he can make light of it now that he's older. But it was sort of like him almost processing it through comedy, and then it turns out none of it really happened. Like comedians will be like Kevin Hart's stories. Clearly, he's embellishing.
Yeah.
Trying to be funny.
Right, but no one's going to be like, "Oh, that didn't really happen." At like your uncle didn't get up and ask you for money that your grandma owed him. Like no one's going to be like, "How dare you?"
No, I've
What does he say? He's like, he's at a funeral, and he's like, whoever did this, just know we're coming to get him. Yeah,
Just
like
know.
it's a cancer.
We're going to get him
Tell
tonight.
cancer.
Coming tonight.
Coming tonight.
Answer, I'm looking for him.
He was so funny, man. He gets overlooked because people like he's so oversaturated. But when he first burst onto the scene, he was legitimately fucking funny. I still think he's funny.
Well, he did a video. I don't know if it's an old video or a new one, but it was him pretending to faint while watching a Michael Jackson impersonator, and his fake fainting was so funny.
He's
his
hysterical.
noise and the way he moves is so fucking
No,
funny.
he's just naturally funny, dude. I'll never forget when he told Stephen A. Smith he was snap finger famous.
Now he's recognizable.
No, Stephen A. Yeah, he's too.
He's a dick.
Yeah, his head's gotten too big, man.
Dude,
Stephen A.
Yeah,
what he did with Max is disgusting.
he ruined Max Kellerman's career and just keeps dancing on his grave
Dude,
every chance he
disgusting.
gets. Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
all
What
the
happened with
videos of the coming out of like Max just
Well, he kicked him off a
fucking
first
owning
take.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Max says some outlandish shit.
Max used to fucking dance around Stephen
Give
A.
me Iguodala.
Yeah, that's see, again.
the most
that's-
outlandish things.
That's the most iconic first take moment maybe ever now.
No, when it
Open
starts,
shot, the Martians have the death beam.
no, you can like tell that like some of the shit he says was just to make the headline, and that's annoying.
mean,
That's
oh,
annoying.
that's-
Are you
No,
saying
no,
that
that's
Stephen
Stephen
A.
A.
doesn't do that?
That's Stephen A.
He's
to
the
a T.
king.
I
He's
think
the king of
Stephen A's
that.
problem
But I
with
like
Max
how he
is that
says it, though.
He didn't do that enough. He was frustrated that Max was trying to like make actual points.
Yeah, but that's Stephen A's personality. It doesn't feel like that was.
But
That's
Stephen
how
A.
Max actually
he
is.
habitually
No,
talks
yeah,
about.
I don't think they had great chemistry.
Yeah.
He habitually talks about shit. He has no idea what he's like. No knowledge of the subject. NFL, he barely knows anything.
No, he.
Yeah, he's-
Baseball, even less. When he
Yeah.
said Ohtani couldn't be the face of the MLB because he doesn't speak English,
Who said that?
Stephen A.
Hey.
And well, he does speak English, and he is the face of the fucking MLB right now.
And not for nothing, like 70% of the league does not speak English for
I
all
know,
the
yeah.
Dominicans and stuff. And it's like, oh, come on, man.
Well, they even said the same thing about Giannis. Stephen A. said the same thing about Giannis, that he couldn't be the face of the NBA because he's an international player, but I don't think that decides it. I mean,
No.
the face of the NBA is still LeBron and Steph Curry until they retire.
You could argue that the top 5 best players in the league right now they're international.
And right
Yeah.
now, MLB, like maybe
RJ,
Judge because he's a
Embiid.
Yankee, but it's Ohtani, especially international.
Yeah, I always go by jersey. Does he have the highest selling jersey?
Probably.
Okay.
It's a fresh ass jersey.
It
One
just
more
sucks with the
last
West.
stats. My last look up.
Yeah, there you go.
It just sucks with the West Coast baseball because it, again, 75% of the country is sleeping when the Angels are playing.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it sucks that Ohtani, like Judge, I personally, me, not to be that guy, be a homer, but Judge is the face of the MLB.
Best player on the Yankees.
LeBron
is just,
James.
that's the problem with baseball.
Most selling jersey in all sports.
Okay, but what about baseball?
What about
Oh.
this year?
Yeah, because LeBron and Curry sort of go back and forth. It's like every other year, one of them leads top jersey selling. You can't just decide who's the face. The face is just organic.
You're telling me Aaron Gordon isn't up there? Top selling jerseys?
Maybe if you did females only. I know women
Shohei.
love Aaron Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
Shohei.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acuna's
Who's
up
number
there,
two?
too.
Is it number 2 Judge? It's got to be, right?
No. What is the most sold jersey in MLB? Atlanta Braves outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr. and Los Angeles Angels designated hitter Shohei Ohtani. Acuna?
I mean,
That's pull?
I would get an
Acuna,
Ohtani
do you see the
jersey.
season he's having?
No.
He's
One of the
having
best player in baseball.
he's having a historical season.
Who does he play for?
Jeez.
Atlanta. If it wasn't for
Braves.
Ohtani, he's the number one consensus, I think, best player in baseball.
Acuna?
Especially for a young
What the
player
hell?
like him.
He's fantastic.
Wow.
He has like fucking
I knew he was having a good year.
47 stolen bases too.
I know he's having a good
60.
year. I didn't know it was like that.
Oh, that's right. He is the 60 guy. Who's the 47?
He's got 60 stolen bases?
Yeah.
I'm counting.
Is that the most?
The Braves. Do you see what the Braves are doing this year? Too?
Like of all, not of all time.
They're cheating. They're cheating. There's
What's
another.
their record? Is it absurd?
It's dude. They have like 7 players that have over 20 home runs on their team, and Matt Olson.
No,
has-
they're like the fucking
Holy shit, this guy's having a fucking
99
incredible
Yankees.
year.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. He's the real deal.
99 and 55. Wow.
But everybody on their team
He's got
hits.
68 stolen bases, dude. He's only been caught 13 times.
I would take him over Soto in a heartbeat.
Oh, 100%. But statistical nerds love Soto because he gets on base.
Ugh,
Oh, I
fucking hate Billy Bean.
It's
7
gotten
guys.
to a point where it's just
Because it's like batting average is like a 230, but he has like almost like a 40% on base percentage.
but people say batting average doesn't matter.
Bro,
but
the
how
whole
come
team
the
is over
number one team
270
in the
batting
MLB
average.
every year leads the league in batting average?
It's facts.
Well, that's what all these again.
I'm always arguing with Manny about that. He's anti batting average.
Well, it doesn't
It's so
matter what a
stupid.
guy like Judge this season. Historically, he's 280 plus, but 267, but with 35 home runs and OPS over 1,000. Like that's
Oh, yeah.
that's who average doesn't matter for. But
right,
when
right.
you're not hitting, like, average does matter for the guy who's hitting 20 to 25 home runs a year. Because if you're batting 240, 22 home runs, like, give me a guy who hits for higher average, maybe
Damn,
15.
Judge got 35
20.
home runs missing all that time.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
amazing.
This question here from TJ. Who has the stronger family legacy, Ned Stark or Logan Roy?
I thought it was going to be like between us.
I would just see the Kramer slap the money on the table. Well, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. Already? That was quick.
I can't speak on Roy. Logan.
Can't
Roy's
speak
name?
on Mr. Roy.
Mr. Roy.
So I'm going to say Ned Stark.
Damn, you haven't watched Succession, huh?
No.
Oh,
Damn.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
so good.
Ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
Still hate the fucking ending.
It's close. I think this is an interesting question because it's positive and negative. And,
Like within their own time, I'm trying to think like within that world, like Ned Stark, the Starks probably have more of like a legacy in terms of like their impact. Because like I feel like if we're translating Succession world into our own world, like I feel like most people won't even know who the Murdochs are unless they're like into that kind of thing. Whereas I feel like everyone in Westeros knows Ned Stark.
Who's got more
Or knows
A-listers on
about
their
the
team?
Starks.
yeah, I guess he's kind of a Nepo baby.
Ned?
Yeah,
Yeah.
born into it. Murdoch, self-made. Logan Roy, self-made.
But like, what
Everybody
are we
knows
talking about
Fox
legacy?
News.
But they don't know Murdoch necessarily.
He keeps it low-key.
Yeah,
He
but
doesn't
he's
get his
out.
head chopped off.
He's out now.
Yeah, now the wheels are turning over there in your head. You're like, yeah, he's...
Now we're talking about Logan, you know?
Who's got more A-listers on the team, though? Like, Starks have Ned, John, Rob, Sansa.
Yeah, you got the
Like their
You know?
respective... Shiv, Kendall,
his
Roman.
Roman.
His children actually took the throne in ways where his like all of his legacies, if you want to talk about his line, all a bunch of losers. You know, Sansa, Queen of the North.
Right. Well, Tom, son-in-law.
Mm. Now we're
Cousin
getting-
Greg.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
That's
What do
not
you-
his name. That's not his blood, right?
It's not
What
his
is his-
blood, but he's steering the ship.
And the Starks are respected. The Roys are feared.
Right. Yeah, I would go with the Starks, yeah. Because the Lannisters, look what happened to them. All fell apart. And Tywin's kind of very much like Logan Roy.
In order to make
Gentle
a Tomlet,
parenting.
you need to crack a few Gregs.
I love that show so much.
Oh my God.
Those,
Really? You don't know him?
Those hearings.
Why did you email him 47 times at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Mo Lester.
But the best delivery and joke in that show is the Mein Kampf. It's so perfect.
So funny, dude.
You looking for Easter eggs?
It's like, oh, once or twice.
Oh, it's so good.
Clammy Cammy says, please keep the pod, bros. I'm begging you.
Well,
No can do there, Clammy.
I mean, we can do one more probably, right?
yeah.
No, yeah. Well,
Of all the changes we've made, never stuck to.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that is true. We'll probably be back here next week. Ted's going to be like, oh, that was fun. Let's do this next week. All right, guys, before we get to the second half of this video, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for today's episode, and that would be ExpressVPN. Due to current economic trends, saving money is more important than ever. I often have people come up to me on the streets and say, Bo, I love keeping up with every new show and movie, but all these streaming services are costing me too much money. And I say, random person, why aren't you saving money by using ExpressVPN? I used to spend over $100 every month on streaming services, but the secret is that companies like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, whatever it is, they have thousands of more shows than you would think. You just can't access them because they give you different shows depending on your country, where you live. But with ExpressVPN, you can change your location with a simple click of the button. So if there's something you want to watch, let's say in France, all you have to do is change your online location. No bedbugs included. Also, you can use ExpressVPN to get discounts by signing up for Netflix in different countries where it's discounted. And at less than $7 a month, ExpressVPN essentially pays for itself, and so much more. So if you want to get way more shows and save money while you're doing it, go to expressvpn.com/nerdsoup. Don't forget to use our link so you can get 3 extra months free. That's expressvpn.com/nerdsoup. Visit expressvpn.com/nerdsoup to learn more. This question here from War Dog. Favorite fictional location you would like to go on holiday to?
Ooh.
Wow, that's a good question.
Super Mario Sunshine World. Give me a little water jetpack.
That's a great one.
Yeah, just have fun. Fun in the sun.
That is one of the theme songs that don't get talked about enough.
Hyrule
I
Castle.
don't know that theme song by. It's not as iconic, but I can hear
Oh,
it. Yeah,
it is very good.
nothing will ever beat. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, yeah.
When Bowser started doing that in the Super Mario movie, shit was so funny.
Like those video game guys that make like those scores, they snapped for no reason. They didn't have
I
to
know.
be like that good.
Yeah.
Like
The 007 menu.
the pause, the pause menu.
That shit is hard, bro.
I always wondered where like the Undying Lands were.
Oh, yeah. It sounds peaceful.
Yeah, it sounds just like
I feel like I could go there
pull
right
off
now.
and just chill for the rest of eternity.
They probably give like dope massages there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never-ending spa
Some
day.
new room massages.
A hot elf? Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'd want to go to
Even
Hyrule
Numenor
Castle.
seems pretty tight before it gets
Oh, yeah, before it
destroyed.
got, does it get yeah, I guess it, does it?
Mhm.
Okay. God, what a show.
What about I Am Legend?
I've always wanted to see how I'd
Just
fare
chilling-
in
just chilling by yourself.
Can't say it. Apocalyptic. How you say it?
Nah, you gotta
I'm not confident enough.
Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic, yeah,
Apocalyptic.
apocalyptic. I can't. Fuck you, Teddy. Now I can't say it.
No, I think apocalyptic movies don't account for, and this is something we've mentioned a few times, how many people would, and this is sad, just end their lives. I think that the number would be higher than anticipated.
We're already living in an apocalyptic world right now with the
no,
COVID.
people just kill themselves? No way.
No, it's
When you think about like 28 Days Later, I think does Apocalypse the best because eventually you run out of resources. Like, there's only a finite amount.
Yeah, so you go out.
That's
and
a very
you
good
fucking,
movie.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
try your luck
great
and try and make it.
Arrakis would suck.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
Sure,
But
try.
the initial, what's their initial planet? Caledon?
Yeah. Or Tatooine would suck.
Yeah, Tatooine. Oh, God.
No, Tatooine seems popping if like you're in with the crowd.
No, if you're a hut.
You know?
Yeah, if
No.
you're a hut, you
Rather
probably
be
have
in
AC.
Curse, with the crew
Yeah.
in Coruscant, or I'd be that crew.
No, like the Cantina crowd. You know,
That place
Oh
is
my
a dump.
God, dude, that
What?
place is.
that place is jumping.
You
My
literally
friend don't
you
like
look
you.
at somebody the wrong way, you get shot in the face.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
but when you're an outsider, yeah. But when you're an
I don't
insider,
like you
you
either.
know what to do in there.
I love the Family Guy where Luke's like, "You don't even know me." No, I would not want to exist in the Star Wars universe. Honestly, it seems annoying. You
Well,
can't
that-
do anything without getting
That's
swept
Space
up in an
Miami and
adventure.
Andor looks pretty fun.
Space Miami. What was Space Miami and Andor? Oh yeah, well he was there for like a day and then he got arrested. Right?
Yeah. If at the tyranny, it probably would be pretty sweet.
Dude was jaywalking. They threw him into a maximum security prison.
build the fucking Death Star now.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, a fictional world of vacation, Jersey Shore.
I wish Jersey was real. This question here from Logan.
Yo.
All-time favorite moment from the podcast. I mean, Teddy saying, "This is it, Chief," lives rent-free in my head.
How did I say
I just
that?
called Chief and he said, "This is it."
Why did I say that? What was that?
Because it was, I forget what the context was, but we were debating something and we all agreed on it. And you had to just throw in like, "Yeah, guys, I just called Chief," and he said, "This is it."
And it
My
was
comedic
like
timing is so
It was
bad.
delivered so
delivered so badly, and like a month after that was like popping around.
Me and Aaron like just looked at each other for about 3 seconds and then just
Did you get hot?
Died.
Like inside?
I couldn't. I felt so bad looking at you because right away you knew like I just fucked this up.
Why did I say that?
This was it was much better in my head. I guess one final, because we get this question all the time from Ocho, tits or ass? Ass.
Oh my God. I always make this
Ass.
debate. Tits. It's got to be tits because if the tits are there, you can always get an ass naturally. But if the ass is there, you can't, you got to get a boob job and stuff, You could get somebody with nice tits and tell them to do a couple squats and they'll get a nice booty. Nice dumper.
Yeah, you can't make a big ass.
Very nice.
I'll tell
See,
you what.
hearing you talk about it, it's like I might
Makes you
not like
sway ass,
I might
yeah.
not like tits anymore. I think
I
you just
not
start-
like women.
Yeah.
Oh, it is just great.
This question here from Overnight Doorman. Nash, will you ever give anime a chance?
No.
I just started One Piece, man. That's a fucking because I liked the live action. And I'm like, let me dive into that. And realizing I have 1,000 episodes left is fucking, but it's fun.
No, I won't
like
give
that.
anime a chance. I already stated my case.
It was a terribly stated. Like you cited one clip you maybe saw on Instagram once.
Well, so I hate the dramatic. There's no way he did that. Please.
What's with this guy?
Oh, hi.
It's fun. Have fun once in your life.
Hi, senpai. Are you a baka? Ooh.
Are you a baka?
Yeah, that's the anime term for calling somebody like an idiot.
You know there are many types of animes.
Yeah.
They're not all shonens. They're not all.
The head scratch.
Those are the best ones.
That's also hilarious.
You would like Vinland. You would like Vinland Saga.
Oh yeah, Vinland Saga is just a straight up Viking show. It's super bloody, action oriented, intense, political. It's a mindfuck.
You know what movie I watched the other day that was fucking disgustingly gory?
Oh, that's the other thing. You like the fucking what's that disgusting Matt Dillon movie that you love? The Von Trier.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Oh,
I just wanted to see how fucked up it was because people were walking out in a movie theater. The house that Jack built.
yeah,
That
yeah.
movie was fucking awful. It was terrible.
That seemed. I could never watch that.
I watched Evil Dead Rise.
It's like one of the most disturbing movies ever. What do you think of Evil Dead Rise?
I thought it was fantastic.
It was great,
It
right?
was
With
very
the two
good.
the two sisters.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was very
That
good.
ending
but
was awesome.
But I mean, you want to talk about fucking gory, man? Jesus.
Yeah, but you know what? Even after she turned, I would have been like, let her in.
Yeah. Oh, like, are you kidding me?
How good was that title card in the beginning? The prologue at the lake.
Oh, Yeah, well,
when
like
the title
the
first
beginning
comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope.
Oh,
right?
like when she rises out of the water.
Yeah,
it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
A good title card will make or break a movie for me.
I never knew that's what it was called, the title card.
Yeah.
That's why I was a little confused. But yes, it was a very good movie. I shouldn't say very good. It was good. And would I watch it again?
Yeah, it was entertaining. It was
Yeah.
a good horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's how it should be. Like that was a good horror movie.
No, it was gory, fast paced,
You know, a couple jump
relentless.
scares.
Yeah.
I watched Theater Camp last night. That was pretty funny.
So fucking funny,
Yeah.
dude. You guys should watch that.
What is it?
Theater Camp?
It's like a summer camp for theater kids. So it's basically like just nonstop comedy, just making fun of theater kids and how they act, and it was really well done.
What's it on?
When Jimmy
Hulu.
Tatros given the announcement, like, cishet bitch.
He was the best part of that movie. He's so fucking funny, dude.
Or, yeah, the Post Malone part was
Post
fucking
Malone part.
hilarious.
I've been rewatching that one scene. This question here from Teddy. Is it because of Teddy that the podcast is ending?
No, don't blame yourself.
No. Amelia. I'm just kidding. No, it's really not because of that whatsoever, because Teddy keeps saying that, like, oh, I feel like this is my fault. But this isn't something that just sort of sprung up. We've always
Fucking tell him how it is. It is
kind of
his
been
fault.
lukewarm about the weekly news podcasts. I mean, if you've listened to our podcast, you guys know how much we get off track, that those stories, they just don't hold our attention. And a lot of it is repetitive, and a lot of it is talking about things that never come into fruition. You know, we're talking about like, oh, this movie's in development, and then it never comes out, you know?
This is what we should do once a month.
Yeah, we can rebrand it. We can try new ideas, but I don't know. We'll have a sit down. We'll get the heads of the families
Yeah,
together.
one day
Talk
we'll
with
all
the big
get
wigs.
together, we'll sit around a table, but not today.
Can we like have just like at a fancy steak place and just
Dave
call
Buster's?
it a business meeting, but like just that's just an excuse to just
And get a business credit card.
dine out with the boys.
Cash only
Dave and
Italian
Buster's, man.
restaurant.
Yeah, I can do damn. I'll eat and play.
Me too.
Eat and play.
This question here from Noah: should I leave the military?
Yes.
Depends. What's your gig? Like AWOL? They don't like that.
No.
Should you leave the military?
You get different perspectives of military when obviously not being ever a part of the military, but like from movies. Because to me, it's either like you're Jughead or you're like
ROTC kid.
Hacksaw Ridge.
I
No in
love-
between.
I love those
right,
videos.
right.
Jarhead, not Jughead.
Yeah, Jarhead.
Jarhead, they're just bored as fuck, right? Doing nothing. And Hacksaw Ridge is like you fucking chaos.
I love those
Well,
ROTC
these
When
days-
you
videos.
say
It is-
Jarhead, I think of a fucking, like, wants to go out. Hey, let's go.
Well, it's a movie.
I know, Well, I think you're trying to say Jarhead, like, as a person. Like,
No.
you're saying Jarhead, like, you're stuck in the fucking dunes for
Yeah, they're just
17 days.
they're just like
A sniper just sitting
Sleeping
there
in-
72 hours straight without blinking.
Well, there's so many jobs now in the military that are just desk jobs, or and especially it's way different than if you were to join 20 years ago when there were two active wars.
I
but
would love that. Get all the military benefits.
2 wars?
two wars back to back.
You get all the benefits, but you're on a desk.
Bush was really like, "You think we can squeeze another war in there?"
I got this.
How you guys feeling?
I got one more in me.
Yeah, after Afghanistan. Fucking Bush.
I would say stay.
This one, it's your boy CK.
CK.
What are must-play songs at your
Were we?
wedding?
I don't like the a lot of songs are played out now. Because you got to do shout now. I blame Wedding Crashers for that one. Ooh, you my tummy growl?
I'll tell you what's a must not
mine's been
play.
doing a-
The Pitbull songs. I don't like Pitbull songs at weddings.
You don't like Mr. Worldwide?
No. Not at weddings.
Mr. 305? Dolly.
I told our DJ if he played Pitbull, he wasn't getting tipped that night.
My friend's wedding, he was a big Meth fans, and they did the
Oh, great.
Edwin Diaz as the
Yeah.
last song. That was pretty cool.
Oh, the My Chemical Romance song,
Which one?
right?
Teenagers?
No, what's the song that you like? 30 Seconds to Mars? What song is it?
My Chemical Romance?
No, the fucking song.
The Killers?
Yeah, the Killers.
Oh,
It's a
Mr. Brightside.
completely
Mr.
different
Brightside,
band. Yeah, it's the one gets going. Teddy
That's a must play.
walking out to Black Parade at his fucking wedding.
Yeah.
Did that really happen?
No,
No, he
Oh.
Mr. Brightside. He just mixed up the bands. It's okay.
Oh, that's what you walked out to?
no.
What
But
did you?
it's a good song to play at the wedding.
No, the question was a must play at the wedding, right?
Oh, yeah. I thought, I don't know.
I'm going to say
What'd you
half
walk
on,
out to?
I walked out to Dua Lipa.
Oh, nice.
You don't
good
want to
song.
see me dancing with somebody. That song?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you.
I was obliterated.
Dua Lipa wasn't around
like
at
a
your wedding.
flounder
Was
fish.
she?
Yeah.
My eyes were just like on the other side.
We did clear out that liquor.
Still the best
You thought you
cocktail
could have
hour.
leftover liquor.
I'm friends. No, I'm friends with the maitre d' there, and he said that we emptied a lot of bottles that night.
Still the best cocktail hour I've been to.
Very good. Joel's was
Yeah,
very
that
good
was
too.
fun. That was fun.
I would say half on the sack by 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, I got 5 on it.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I love
For
those
the food.
The penguin dance that everyone does. Do you see that?
No.
Half on the sack. They do.
I don't like songs that tell you how to dance either.
No cha-cha slide.
No Cupid Shuffle.
No,
No,
Electric
that.
slide doesn't tell you. You have to know.
no, they're
That's why I'm-
teaching. That's literally the lyrics teaching you the electric slide.
Yeah, but there's no steps. She's saying, I'm inviting you over.
Mm.
Let me take you on this electric ride. But you
Electric
have to know
slide
the
is different,
steps.
though. I enjoy Electric
It's a
Slide.
classic, yeah.
Cotton Eye Joe.
I was just about to say, how do you feel about that one? Because he's not really telling you what.
If those get played at a wedding, your DJ should be fired.
Cotton Eye Joe, too annoying. Yeah, too annoying. That's like a fair.
But if
You're
I'm
at a-
out, if I'm out, like minding my own business, or if I'm like at a bar and the Cotton Eye Joe comes
Hear
on,
this thing?
you best believe
Starving.
I'm busting it down.
Then
I'm going
anime would
heel
have
toe.
fucking the noises next to his stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his face would be like-
Yeah. Sweat beam coming down. Oh, Baka.
That meme you sent us was so funny. Did you just call my girl a baka? I forget what it was.
Wait, was it the one that the guy that's
Yeah, he's
walk?
like-
Oh, dude! As soon as I could walk, I'm remaking that video.
You're a scumbag.
Leave her alone, Baka. Dun 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 dun
But
dun.
yeah, this is the Zom 100 one.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Just not
Yeah.
even.
That's Sydney Sweeney.
I wouldn't be able to last.
That
No, you know
No,
what's
I mean, like-
impressive about?
like-
I love
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney
No.
Sweeney. She takes roles that make her look ugly. Oh yeah, she's.
But on Instagram,
It's like Dennis when he draws the. Yeah. That's what Dennis Reynolds would
is
draw.
that the one? Is that the girl that says? Have you seen that meme going around?
Nah, she's a new character.
Oh.
But
You're so
The one that's
you're
like,
a aluminum
I want you
monster.
to.
did you see
Step
Reality
brother, I
yet?
want you to blah 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 and put your sticky blah 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 all over me and all this. Have you ever seen that?
No, I don't know what memes
That
you're looking
dude,
at.
I'm telling you, Instagram, that these anime Instagram like reels that like are just
You'll find a lot of weird
fucking
animes.
wild.
Yeah,
I don't know
but those are never animes I would tell you to watch.
because I watch those like anime guys on Instagram because I find that shit hilarious. Like the one like Leave Her Alone Baka and he's
Leave
like,
her alone,
you know,
Baka.
like kitten calling like all them
Yeah,
kittens,
yeah.
my Discord kitten, and that shit comes up and it's like, what the fuck is this?
I feel like Nash would be a big fan of an anime, a full pillow. You don't have those like those
Oh,
long ass pillows.
yes.
that anime goes.
Yeah.
You should get one of those.
No, I saw one. There's a character Misato from Neon Genesis, and they always sell like a Misato towel at Comic-Con, and I'm always like, don't buy this shit.
Don't you dare.
Have some fucking shame.
Yeah, there's one guy I watch. He carries a pillow around as his girlfriend, Mikasa. I don't.
Oh, that's from
Mikasa?
Attack on Titan.
Okay, yeah,
Mikasa, yeah.
yeah, and he carries her around.
Yeah.
This is my girlfriend, Mikasa.
This question here from El Presidente. What's your favorite moment or episode from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, or El Camino?
El Camino classic when he's singing.
Oh, Jesse
Spending the
Plemons.
night together.
That might be the best scene of like Breaking Bad. No, it's not, but like it's a great fucking.
It's so iconic.
It's a great scene.
Yeah.
Two of my favorites from Breaking Bad, and it's when he says, "I'm the one who knocks," and when he breaks those, like, he doesn't break their legs, but the kids that were picking on Walt Jr. As you can see him start to get
Oh,
confidence.
yeah.
Such-
That's
That's like the
episode
first
1.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a
I am the one
bitch.
who knocks.
I do like when
I love when he's making peanut butter and jelly when he's going to work with Gail. When he's all happy.
Gail upset. Like that still bothers me. I liked Gail.
When he tries the coffee. Why the hell are we making meth?
I mean,
Yeah, poor Gail.
not a happy scene, of course, but when
Yeah, we'll just talk over it.
it's
The skies are
when
crying.
Hank and Gomi they kick the bucket.
That's your
Great
favorite scene?
episode.
No,
it's a
just-
great episode.
It's just that sticks out in Breaking Bad.
But that moment,
that scene is fucking fantastic.
but Walt's
It's fantastic.
reaction when they die has become such a meme that you can't watch it
So-
anymore.
The greatest.
Yeah, in
one of-
context.
A great meme. That's one of an all-time meme. Is who's getting the best dick right now, and it's Walt, Gus, and Saul.
I do love Saul when he finds Walt at school. I love that scene when he's like, "What did Tom Hagen do for Vito Corleone?" And Walt's like, "I'm no Vito Corleone." Saul's like, "Not yet." Love that. And Better Call Saul. I mean, the best moments are big spoiler moments, but and El Camino, yeah.
Tight.
Oh,
That's iconic.
that's
too.
actually a great moment too. This is not meth. You got one thing wrong.
No,
Oh yeah.
That's the moment that you're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to finish this whole show in a
no.
weekend.
A great moment is when Gus, when he first meets Gus, and he's like still playing like the restaurant manager role, and when he switches on a dime to his fucking Don voice, like, oh, it's so perfect. Very subtle, but it just right away, you know, like this guy is gonna fucking be a problem.
Yo, that opening for Breaking Bad, how they did it, they fucking drew you in from the start, dude. It
Oh,
opened
yeah,
with
the
him.
first scene,
It opened
yeah.
with him on the camera, right?
Yeah,
Am
when he's
I right?
making the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
That was my
Sure.
best Halloween costume too. It was Walter White with in his underwear.
What the hell? It wasn't ours? Dumb and Dumber?
No, we got those off of like fucking Spirit Halloween. I put this
Joe
one
had a
together
good one that year,
myself.
dude. The bubble wrap.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
question here from
My
Ellie.
sexy Walter White will never be topped.
If you can have a biopic on anyone living or dead, who would it be and why?
Shouldn't have come back, Mr. White.
Anyone living or dead?
I think
I think when it's all said and done, a Kanye biopic will be very interesting.
His ups and downs? Oh, yeah.
Because even his documentary was intriguing.
yeah, Kanye doc. I feel like biopics. Oppenheimer did this really well, taking a big chunk of his life and getting the most out of it. But I like it when it focuses on like one specific moment or moments, like the Steve Jobs biopic when it's the presentation of the different products. So I'm like trying to think of a person
George
like
Washington.
Something like
bro.
obscure, like nothing that you would think, yeah, like not like a George Washington, but somebody like in an interesting environment that would actually lend well to
My biopic that I want to see, not yours. You don't want to see behind the scenes of the fucking
GW.
Revolutionary War.
But it's been done so
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah,
like,
but this is a
John
real one,
Adams
though.
was
This
the
isn't a
best
fake
way
one.
to explore
but
that.
this is
time.
a real one, like ESPN 30 for 30 type. You know, you can actually see what really
Oh,
happened.
so you're doing
George Washington
documentary.
a 30 for 30?
documentary?
Is that what the question was?
No.
A biopic. That's the same thing, no?
No, it's
No.
completely different.
A little
You need an
different, a little
actor
different.
to play.
So you need an actor to play
GW.
somebody, and then oh, so it's not like all right.
Again, just let him get away with giving George Washington a 30 for 30.
You wouldn't want to see that?
A 30 for 30 on George Washington?
Yeah. What if
about-
I tell you?
What? All right, you got me.
What about like
I'm
a
sold.
but it has to be like the real story, like a Tom Cruise documentary, biopic, like getting into like, but more focused on
Preparations and shit for him?
like
That-
Scientology and everything, like in the inner workings of that whole thing.
Right. I know Michael Jackson biopic has been trying to get off the ground for a long, long
That's a
time.
tough
but
one.
Yeah, because of the estate. But it's like, at this point, that documentary that recently came out, at this point, what else can you say about him? Nothing, not nothing, but his legacy, people still play his music. He's still so celebrated, and it doesn't get more damning than that documentary.
I don't get it.
So
It's
I
out
feel
Gen
like
Z
already.
is trying to cancel him though.
Who?
Gen Z is trying to cancel Michael Jackson.
Somebody needs to play them Thriller.
See, but I
That's one of
think
the best, like from old Chappelle show when he's doing like the courtroom statements for Michael Jackson. It's like after all the evidence, you don't believe that he's done what he's accused of. It's like, nah, man, he made Thriller.
And they were like, would you allow Michael Jackson to babysit your kids? Hell no.
like who would play Michael Jackson? In a,
That is
Well, that gets tricky too, because
that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking about a biopic, and then I'm like, well, who would play the certain person?
well, that's if you take like a moment in his life, like Michael Jackson creating Thriller. I think that could be an
Okay.
interesting, like all the behind the scenes, the collaborations with Quincy Jones and all the other producers.
When he's like, it's like, what would it take you to believe that this is R. Kelly? It's like, all right, you're looking at the camera, have two forms of IDs looking up, need a grandma confirming that is R. Kelly. DNA testing.
Who's the guy who created the founder of Motown? I think that'd be interesting. The people that made huge contributions to culture but don't get that sort of recognition. Like even Steinbrenner. I think that could be an interesting biopic.
Yeah, they made it work with Billy fucking Bean. The Bronx is
That's a
Burning was
great
a
one.
pretty good one.
Brian Cox as Steinbrenner.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect.
That'd
dude.
be fucking awesome.
He is the boss.
It was who played him in that TV show Bronx was Burning.
That was a pretty good show too.
Yeah. So they tied it in with the whole Son of Sam thing. That was pretty dope. It was an ESPN production too.
Oh, what? I see his face, but I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Is it John Doman? Oh no, Oliver Platt.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's the dude from The Bear. He's
Yes, Chef.
their uncle. This question here from Ethan, we'll take a few more and then we'll wrap it up. Top 5 historical movies.
I mean, I don't think it gets brought up enough the same day that Titanic and Shawshank Redemption comes out.
They came out on the same day?
Titanic and Shawshank Redemption.
Really?
Yes.
What a shame for Shawshank.
Yeah, talk
I'm
about
pretty sure that
an iceberg.
Shawshank came out the same day as a very iconic movie, and it just got overshadowed.
I think they are both 97.
I think they did come out the same day.
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
Shawshank is 94.
So what was 94 that Shawshank? Because I know Shawshank, there was a movie that overshadowed Shawshank, and that's why it didn't like...
Casino.
Jurassic Park? Same time, apparently, according to...
Maybe that was it.
Well, in that month, October 1994, you had Pulp Fiction, Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump, and Jurassic Park in theaters all at the same time.
oh
in
my
October.
God.
What happened to movies, man?
So maybe that's what it was. Jurassic Park overshadowed.
Compare that to what's playing now. Let's see.
It's literally just Oppenheimer and Barbie still in theaters.
That could historically be like one of the best months of movies of all time. When you think about it, especially the lasting legacies. Yeah, right now we got The Expendables 4, It Lives Inside, A Haunting in Venice, The Nun 2, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3.
Dr. Zhivago.
Lean night.
That's I love that. I think about that video every day. I think every time like I'm thinking about like what movie I'm gonna watch later in my head, I'm like Dr. Zhivago, Brief Encounter, Virginia of McCoy.
Such a crazy joke to make in that video.
Dude, because it's the setup is like when he's like, I probably haven't memorized at this point. Like
What y'all watching?
she's over
hoes?
watching movies and making popcorn. What y'all watching, hoes? The Legend of Bagger Vance. Get that bull over the TV. I brought over some DVDs.
Some DVD.
Oh, what'd you bring? Dr. Zhivago, Brief Encounter, and Bridge on the River Kwai. A lean night.
Joe used to do that so good too. Oh my
The
God.
whole thing when he's
So,
like,
what's that smell? He's like, bitch is my B.O.
it's like when your parents coming home. It's like, I think next week is like, good. So I want to meet them. Have them make me sandwiches too.
This question here from Mo for Teddy. Best 3 movies.
Best 3 movies?
Yeah, he wants to know your best 3 movies.
Uh,
A goofy movie.
Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber. Goodfellas. What? What's wrong with Dumb and Dumber?
No,
I think they're still laughing at a goofy movie.
Oh. It's a good movie, though.
it's fantastic. I love it. But
It's funny because the word goofy is like completely taken on a whole different meaning. So now when I hear like a goofy movie, I think of somebody being called a goofy.
yeah. That's hilarious. Go on.
That's a goofy movie.
Dumb and Dumber. A goofy movie. And the spy who shagged me.
Austin Powers. I feel like you're a Shawshank Redemption guy, no?
I like it. It's not one of my favorites.
Shawshank is like the prototypical IMDb best movie of all time. It's become so overrated. I love Shawshank Redemption, but in the sense of
It's not overrated though.
it's overrated like the Beatles are overrated. I love the Beatles, but they get it goes too far.
Godfather.
Yeah. Like certain athletes, like Jordan. No, I'm being genuine.
Yeah.
Like people, if you bring up like Jordan having a bad fourth quarter, it's like you're questioning their religion. It's the same thing with Shawshank. Like if you told someone Shawshank is in a top 25 movie of all time, they'd want to blow their fucking brains out.
Because it's wrong.
Exactly.
It is.
Yeah, right.
But I wouldn't
the
have it
full
in like my
scope.
top. I don't even know where it would land.
I want to know
think
your third movie.
The only like
Thinking, it's
movie
tough
I
to answer.
have like that, I think was Goodfellas for me. Because that's one, like if you're talking to like, especially like a film snob and you're like, oh, what are your 5 favorite movies? And like, it's just Goodfellas. Like it's always in there for me. And I feel like I always get judged. But that's,
Well, even The
that's my shit.
Godfather these days
Yeah.
has taken on this reputation of a broy movie. The biggest Godfather fans I know are all women. So
Like my
Even
grandma,
Goodfellas too.
my grandma could like recite the whole Godfather too.
yeah.
She loves it.
Same thing. All the matriarchs of the family always loved The Godfather.
My like I
I'm trying to think
feel
of a horror movie because I love horror. The Shining is up there.
Exorcist?
Exorcist is up there.
The new Exorcist looks fucking good.
And
I hate
I'm
that
definitely
trailer.
seeing it. I want
It's
to
a
see
good
the Nun.
trailer, but
Yeah.
it fucking freaks me out, dude.
I want to see
It's
the Nun
scary.
too.
Oh, The Nun 2 is apparently terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Like all-time horrible.
Oh man, it's a good universe
Watch
too.
Evil
It's
Dead
shared.
Rise, Ted.
That universe confuses the fuck out of me because I'm like, they're not Insidious, but they have
Hereditary.
fair.
Wow.
That movie scared the shit out of me.
Did you ever see The Witch?
That movie fucked me up.
Yo, they're putting that back in theaters.
I know. I kind of want to go.
I'll go.
I
I'll
would
go see
definitely
it.
go. Yeah.
100%. I love The Witch.
Great
What's your
movie.
most recent movie that like cracks your top 5 or 10?
Black
Joker?
Phillip.
Oh, I mean, it's obvious for me. John Wick Chapter 4.
Really?
I think about that movie every day and think about how I want to watch it every day.
What was the question?
Like the
What about
most
Joker?
recent movie that like joins like your top favorites.
I love Joker. I mean, a lot of people have turned on it since it came out. It's very divisive. Mainstream audiences loved it.
Mhm.
But it's another movie, like if you told a film snob Joker's your favorite movie, they're going to,
Probably spit at you.
yeah, if you call 911.
But I feel
But
like
even
if I-
Parasite over the last 5 years or so.
Oh,
The Irishman
Parasite,
is a movie.
Very good movie.
Uncut Gems, I think, is arguably one of the best movies of the last 10 years.
That's in my top 5.
Love
I just watched it
Uncut
again.
Gems. That's
my heart just races every fucking time.
It's shot so beautifully. It's such a fun ride. Kevin Garnett's amazing in it.
How was Hustle?
It was good.
With J-Lo?
No, the Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
I'm thinking of
you
Hustler.
thought I meant that one?
Fucking
Yeah, that's a good one.
Juan her.
Oh, I like
Gomez.
Hustle. I thought
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how Sandler loves basketball. He just truly loves the NBA.
You ever see Good Time?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
that's another great movie.
Yeah.
That's
You think you're better than me?
you think you're better than I am better
I
than
am
you.
better than you.
No man's better than anybody. I'm fucking real, bro.
Yeah, that's the debate since they've only got 2 movies. Like, which one is better, Good Time or Uncut Gems?
Oh, Good Time.
They're both great.
I love Pattinson in that movie.
Great companion pieces.
It's like I feel like the
White
favorite would
House.
generally be like top 10 easy for me now. It's so good.
I remember when that came out. You guys talked about it on the pod, and you said that it was in your top like 3 or 5 movies now.
It always changes.
After
I can't keep
after
up.
it came out, though, I'm saying like you were able to say that.
Well,
After you
somebody
saw it.
asked, what's the best movies of the last 23 years? So I guess 21st century.
Yeah. You got to put all 3 Lord of the Rings in there. For me, I would go Fellowship, Inglourious Bastards,
Napoleon Dynamite.
Honestly,
I just watched that again the other day.
favorite.
Oh, it's so good.
Mulholland Drive, right? That's 2000
Yeah, 2001.
2001.
Even Spirited Away, 2001. I think the best movie of the century so far is a Russian movie, Hard to Be a God. It's a movie that you'll watch, you might not like it, but you'll never forget it because it's insane. It's just 3-hour epic. It's the most disgusting movie you'll ever watch. It'll make you want to kill yourself because of the filth
So why are
that
you
these
watching?
people are living in.
Oh,
It's a lot of movie.
What was the movie we watched
And I
in your
didn't like
basement?
it the first time I watched it. Go ahead.
What was the movie that we watched in your basement?
Possession.
Possession. Was that it was a foreign movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's with the couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greatest performance maybe ever by that actress.
Pan's Labyrinth.
She was so hot. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth.
Fucking Oppenheimer. I'm putting it in there.
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah. Oppenheimer's the greatest movie ever, Ted.
I saw it 5 times in theaters.
Did you really?
Yeah.
5 times.
I would go back. Honestly.
Are you on
it's
best,
still playing in
are you on the
IMAX.
best Nolan train? I guess The Dark Knight you can go with too.
Yeah.
Skinamarink.
That's just gonna be a cult classic.
Skinamarinky dinky dink. There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
I've abandoned my child.
Where are you on that and Old Country? No Country for Old Men.
Which one's better?
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
That is just such a that is a movie, man. The score.
Gangs of New York was after 2000.
Yes.
That movie. That's one of my favorites. That's in top 5 too. I watch it all the time.
That's one of my least favorite Scorsese's. But
This boy's got to watch.
I hated the ending when I first saw it.
how does that movie end again?
They're about to like duel again, but then like there's like the cannons, the army gets involved and basically fucks up their whole duel.
Oh, right. That opening scene,
Yeah.
that was tough.
Great John C. Reilly role.
Yeah.
Maybe Suspiria?
Oh, that movie was fucking awesome. Speaking of Dakota Johnson,
Oh yeah, she was next level in that.
Into the Spider-Verse?
those things were thanging in that movie.
Like Someone in Love? That's an Ashes.
Mhm.
Remember when I let you borrow that DVD? The Japanese movie with the guy who hires the prostitute and they just kind of like hang out.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
And then like her boyfriend throws a brick in his apartment.
What's In the Mood
Did
for
I
Love?
watch
Is
it?
that 2000?
Yeah. In the Mood for Love, yeah. That's 2000.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I feel like
gave
that
you
would
the
be right up
DVD.
my alley too. Is it an old
Very
guy?
slow. Yeah. It's the
Yeah.
old professor who
Yeah.
hires like a young, and he decides that he's just like, I kind of feel bad for her. I'll just
Yes, I do remember
Make her
actually. I
soup.
remember the old guy. That's right.
Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Yeah.
A lot of people would have that up there.
That was a really good movie.
What about that? I feel like you guys would love this movie. The 3 billboards and I.
No.
It was sarcasm when I said that. But
did that win Best Picture?
I think so.
No, it didn't. But she won
She
the Oscar
won,
for
yeah.
it.
can you guys name the last 23 award-winning movies?
For Best Picture?
Yeah. Can you guys do that off the rip right now?
Maybe as a team. I forget sometimes. I forget years sometimes.
So let's go last year.
2000? I would rather go from 2000.
All right.
Because last year I can never fucking remember. What was it last year? Oh, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Then Coda.
Then Coda.
That's a weird one. you ever-
Nomadland,
Yeah.
Parasite,
What year are we at?
Green Book, 2018. Shape of Water,
Shape of Water is another fucking
Moonlight.
fantastic movie.
Moonlight, Spotlight.
Yeah, you're better at this than I am. I can't think of years, and I can't put. I have trouble putting
Did
movies
La La
to
Land
years.
win?
No, that was a Moonlight
they,
year.
accidentally. 2000, it's always easier, I think. Gladiator, Beautiful Mind, Chicago, Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
$1 Million Baby, Crash, No Country for Old Men.
07?
No, Departed,
Mm-hmm.
No Country for Old Men, Slumdog Millionaire, Hurt Locker, The King's Speech, The Artist,
King's Speech, another great one.
What are we at,
2012
12?
Argo,
Yeah, 12 is Argo. 13 is.
and that's where we left off. So it's got to be 12 Years a Slave.
What's 14?
Birdman.
Another great one.
That was good.
Very divisive.
Very good movie.
15 was Birdman.
2015 Oscars, but 2014 movies.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always confusing.
That's pretty impressive.
The worst movie out of that, Crash.
Yeah. Crash or Green Book.
What is Crash?
You never watched that in like health class or social studies? It was that movie with all the different like racist incidents and like crimes of
Was it the
they're
cop?
like all connected.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cop.
The cop, Matt Dillon?
Yeah.
And then the girl gets the kid gets shot at the end.
Yes. Okay, I did see that. That's not a bad movie. I guess out of the bunch, but
Slumdog Millionaire beating The Dark Knight. Terrible.
I gotta pick $1 million.
All right, we'll take one. We'll take a last question. Last
this
question.
is it. Last question.
This is it.
Until next week.
I guess
Until
I
next
did ruin
week.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, you did, bro.
I'm cutting this one short now.
Yeah.
I would need like the nominees or like a little hint to put the year to the movie.
I can only go to like the 80s.
Oh,
That's really fucking impressive.
Well, that's all I used to do because I was trying to impress people.
Oh, you did a great job.
You should have seen me in 2013.
Studying for class versus studying to impress other people.
Oh, yeah. That's why I wanted that magazine, because it's an exhibit I saw in Europe, but it's coming to New York. So I'm going to just read the magazine and be like, yeah, Manet painted that. It's 1835.
Oh, you don't know this
He
one?
was suffering. Oh, this is one of my favorites. The colors. I love the paint that he
It just
uses.
speaks to me.
Yeah.
I love hearing things and then passing it off like it's my idea.
Oh, yeah. It's the best,
That's
dude.
all I do. That's my life.
Well, I have a friend who somebody will tell us something, and then we'll be with other friends, and then he'll try to pass it off in front of me, and he'll like try to teach it to me, and I'm like, we were both taught that at the
That's
same
what
time.
Aaron did.
That's what
No, I
Aaron
stole
did?
his
Or was
joke.
that you? Who stole
No,
the joke?
he stole the joke. Yeah, you're a scumbag for laughing at it.
I'll never forget. You want to talk about stealing ideas?
Well,
You remember the buffet with the
bro, that was my fucking
Dude,
idea.
Oh,
Stop with that. It
that
was
is
my
a-
idea.
that-
I did it.
That is an off.
He just did
Off
it too,
camera.
I guess. I did it.
He was in front of you.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he just walked out, like, after me.
Aaron, you've heard the story many times.
Aaron
too.
wasn't there.
No, he
I
wasn't.
know, but
he's heard the story.
It's something it fits you so well. That's something you would do.
All right, this is a good question added on from Matt Sampson. Best and worst movie suggestion you guys have gotten from each other?
Skidmarink. Worst.
Yeah, I'll never live that.
That wasn't
down.
really a suggestion because you didn't see it, and you weren't like, "Oh, I think you would like this."
Yeah,
No,
it was
he's-
like, "Oh,
he, I think I had the text messages. It's going to be the scariest horror movie of all time, is what he said to me.
I probably did say that.
yeah."
No, I was building it up. I had to get you out to the theater.
You did.
Yeah,
I ain't going back.
and then that ruined it.
I'll tell you what, man.
Best was Shining. You put me on The Shining.
I think out of this group, the only one who recommends me movies is Nash.
I recommend you stuff all the time. I put you on Succession.
You did?
Well, I put you on the Succession review, and then you put me on to watching it.
You Parasite.
Yeah, I'll give you that. TV,
Parasite was you.
Game of Thrones. Aaron, there
I
you
put
go.
you on a Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Did
Put
you
me on
really?
to Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Wow.
I was.
shit.
You
I
didn't
was-
know anything about it, and then he watched it or read the books?
Well, he watched when the show started. I didn't watch till season 5.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
I was never a TV guy, and I still am not today. It takes so much out of me to finish a TV show.
Oh, that's a question I wanted to ask you, or you guys. When you start a show, like if I was to start Sopranos, you know how good it is, but you know how long it is. So, like, when you start a long show, are you excited to start it? Or is it like, oh, I gotta do all this. I gotta watch
Just start it.
Yeah, and you just go
With
with
Sopranos, I like it so much that I would be excited to start it. Yeah.
Well, not so much Sopranos. That was just like an example of like how long of a show.
Oh yeah, no,
You know,
definitely. Like One
you're
Piece is
excited.
an example of that. One Piece is daunting.
Yeah.
Like, you can be excited to start it, but it gives you anxiety of like it's going to take forever to finish this.
Yours is Parasite.
Yeah.
Parasite with me, because you knew that I hated movies like that, like anything with subtitles.
Oh, that's
But
a funny Teddy moment too when you were talking about Parasite. You were like, "Are there more movies like this? Like, are there movies
Yeah, that
like
was a
this
big
out there?"
I don't.
What I meant when I said that
Parasite
was
really, that was a culture shift, I think, in
Yeah.
the West. When people were like Teddy,
put
like,
me on.
okay, I'm down for subtitles.
Yeah.
Like if
I don't
the
know why
movies are
I
going to be
thought
this
that.
It
good,
did it with me.
yeah.
I don't know why I just thought that like if it wasn't in English, it's not a good movie.
Well, you
Like-
know what it is? Hollywood is Hollywood. We do make the most movies. We make a lot of great movies. So why go outside of that, you know?
Right.
But the world has truly opened up because of the internet.
I was pissed that day too, because I remember I'm like, oh, this is gonna fucking suck. And we go to the movie theater and we sit pretty close to the screen.
Yeah, we were up close.
And I was like, my neck is going to be killing me trying to look at the subtitles and then try and look up and look at the movie and then look down at the But dude, I was like, that movie that might be it probably is top 3 greatest movie of all time. I've never seen a movie genre bend like that.
Yeah, dude.
Like that was a legit roller coaster of just every kind of genre.
Dude, when you get to the basement,
Oh,
it's like, what the fuck is going on
Yeah.
in this movie, dude?
awesome.
What was my number one movie that year? Was it Lighthouse?
Must have been.
The same year, right?
Yeah.
That's the greatest movie ever made.
Lighthouse?
Mm-hmm.
That was a great year because you also had Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You had Little Women.
Yeah, Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Irishman.
KG,
Joker.
what are you doing here? You should be stretching.
Take me back, man. What a year.
Lighthouse, yeah.
Oh,
KG.
Yeah, I think Lighthouse was my one. Little Women might have been my number 2, actually. Was it?
you should be stretching.
Yeah, Nash's worst recommendation is the Killer Tire movie.
I'll own that one. Yes.
There's a movie, Hello Dankness, that's out in theaters in the city. I feel
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
something that's right up your alley.
What's it about?
So it like takes clips from iconic movies, 4 different movies. I can't remember all 4 of them, but one of them's Napoleon Dynamite,
Want to hear something crazy?
and it stitches them together in a narrative.
That's genius.
Parasite was my number 10 that year.
Yeah, I remember you weren't
Yeah.
as hot on Parasite.
I just saw.
Number 1 was Lighthouse, Irishman, Little Women 3, Marriage Story 4, Midsummer 5, Hollywood 6, 1917 7, Uncut Gems 8, Jojo Rabbit 9, Parasite 10.
That's a
Jojo
terrible
Rabbit before
order.
Parasite is like,
That's wild.
I love
Unbe-
Jojo Rabbit.
That's
JoJo was really good though.
But over Parasite, that order is just. Midsummer was that movie. I had to pause. And I was like, "Yo."
I would probably
when they
rearrange
a
sacrifice
lot of
little
people
bit.
think that's better than Hereditary.
I did that with
It is.
Hereditary. I had to pause in Hereditary. I was having a panic attack.
No, I go back on my list all the time and I change them. Like Tar is a movie that I think I ranked too low.
My
last year.
Little Women. That should have been number 1 if you're thinking about it.
What was the movie that we watched?
Little Women is incredible. They're legit like 4 to 5 near masterpieces that one year. The Irishman. I think that could be his best. I fucking
Yeah.
love The Irishman.
I would probably, like, looking back on it, maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood might be a little higher.
That gets better each time you watch it.
I wish
Another
when I
movie that
watched
could
The
be his
Irishman
best.
was in a better spot.
The Irishman, man, it's just something about.
It's
That was
just
a good
tough to
rant, too.
rewatch that one.
Oh,
Killers, I can't, like, obviously we're going 3.5 hours. I'm ready to go, but that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, my 2019 number 2 movie is John Wick 3.
let's hear your order.
It's Parasite, John Wick 3, Uncut Gems, Irishman, Little Women, Penguin Highway, Lighthouse, Farewell, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Pain and Glory.
Whack.
You don't like Penguin Highway?
I didn't see it. But yeah,
Bunch
are
of
we
penguins.
going opening weekend?
For what?
Killers, Flower Moon.
Yeah.
Is there
3.5 hours. That motherfucker leaned back like Fat Joe. Almost snapped his neck.
Is it?
I think I just got back
Did the
spasms
rock
on that.
away.
Is there any other movies that are like highly anticipated to come out? Like, is there?
This year?
Yeah.
No, it's fucked.
No, I think there are a few.
yeah. I
Like,
guess
New Fincher project. You guys like? You know Fincher?
Dune would have been the big
Hmm.
one. Yeah, they're mine hunters.
They looked at me like I was fucking had 3 heads.
Well, you didn't sell it.
You
Great.
didn't even look at me either.
You're 2 to the left.
Just don't, you can't see
Yeah,
me.
he's got to do a full turn.
Yeah.
What was the movie that we watched about the? I don't know if we watched it. Maybe you recommend the girl that had sex with the car.
Oh, Titan. You saw Titan.
Titan was very good too.
Yeah, I love Titan.
That's a wild fucking movie.
That was like
man.
my number 3 or 2 of that year. That was the Drive My Car year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Toronto.
I love Titan, dude.
It's a good movie.
And that director is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julia Ducournau.
Mm.
No, she's just like, there's no hot directors. So when I looked her up, I was like, holy shit.
There's a few.
Tarantino.
That's photo shoot when he thinks he's the hottest out of him and Brad Pitt and Leo.
Is he wrong?
It's all about confidence.
Yeah, no. Tarantino undoubtedly walks in a room and thinks he's.
I always love the meme when it's like Quentin Tarantino wrote a scene where Selma Hayek drips liquor
Oh,
down
I
her
see.
foot and has somebody drink the liquor from her foot. He cast himself in that role.
Oh man.
Prime Selma Hayek.
Oh, I'm having heart palpitations thinking about that.
Okay, well, that's a good place to end it. Our final podcast talking about Salma Hayek, the greatest actor of our generation. And that does it for this edition of the Nerd Soup podcast.
Can you play that Vitamin C song to end the podcast?
How does that go?
All the times we
Oh, yeah, I'll put that in like the background as
Yeah.
I'm doing this. Yeah, so
like
Yeah,
like every
yeah,
like
get the last weekly pod fucking copyright strikes.
no, there's a lot of actually options now for music. You just can't monetize your videos. So those artists figured out, oh yeah, you can use my music if you pay me for it. So they get all the revenue. But
So-
some of them revenue share. So some of them put their music up so that they get 5% of what the revenue your video makes.
Are you gonna monetized with vitamin C.
Yeah, you're 5%.
Yeah, so that does it. As I said, it is not the end of Nerd Soup, but this will be the final episode of the Nerd
the
Soup
start.
podcast. As I said, our Patreon podcasts are still going to be recorded, fan question podcasts that are going to be just like this. So this is like just a little teaser. So yeah, Aaron, Nash, Teddy, thank you guys over the years for joining us on these podcasts, keeping people updated on the news, kind of. And yeah, it's been fun to do this with you guys. I mean, people are always asking the question we always get, how did this soup team form? We've all been friends since high school, so it was just...
I remember when I met you guys, I was like, we're going to start a podcast one day.
This is sad.
Yeah, we were all like when the Ninja Turtles are little babies. That was us. Just all of us, but smaller. One of
Yeah, I
these
knew
days.
right away. I'm like, in a few years, we're all going to be doing a podcast together. Call it Nerd Soup.
Damn, this is sad. This is really sad.
It's my LeBron.
It's not the end. It's a new beginning.
It's the start of the end.
That's probably more accurate. That's a good ending.
Wow, that was probably our best review yet. Hey guys, Aaron the Nerd Soup Monkey here with a brief shameless plug before we end the video. Do you ever feel like you don't have an adequate amount of nerd soup in your life? Like you're going to bed hungry and yearning for the nonsensical yet entertaining nutrients our podcasts provide? Well, we've come up with the perfect solution. The Nerd Soup Fan Question Podcasts, exclusively available to our Patreon supporters. You can sign up now by visiting patreon.com/nerdsoup, and for the price of only $1 per month, you'll receive exclusive access to our weekly podcast where we answer your questions that don't make it to the main show. And while you're there, you can check out the other rewards we offer to our patrons, like stickers, mugs, t-shirts, behind-the-scenes footage, and appearing in the credits at the end of our videos. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Roll the names of the nerds who make Nerd Soup possible. The reason why the crypto crash didn't send our lives spiraling down a black hole of no return. Alright, I'll stop talking so you can listen to this jazzy-ass music while checking if Bo spelt your name wrong in the credits.